the buzzing? You guys don't hear buzzing?
What?
You guys don't hear buzzing, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I hear the mics.
I don't think I hear anything. You hear
The
mic?
mics are definitely on. Hello, we're back.
Is my mic on?
Yes.
Oh,
I hear all the people.
I can't hear anything in my mic.
Well, you're not supposed to hear things in your mic, Braz.
Not sure.
Oh, not from my mic. I don't hear any sound.
He's talking and everyone can hear him. Except him.
Yeah, I can't hear myself at all.
Can you hear us?
I can kind of, you know what? I can kind of hear myself.
Oh,
okay.
His ears are turning on.
I'm going to leave it alone. I don't even know why that's not happening. What's that? Okay, guys. We're back. We're going to stay like this. I'll figure all this other stuff out. I kind of hear myself. Just turn my headphones up just a little bit. All right, guys. That was Around the Room that we're going to start. We already played, I guess, the loop. I asked for it again, but we're not going to get it again. All right. Around the Room. Let's start. I'm going to go down the list as we have it listed here. Appreciate you guys hanging around as we work through some technical difficulties. But, Kari, Nerd Girl.
Charles, what?
Nerd Girl. What have you been playing this past week? I should already know. How is Civ this week?
Well, I'm trying for a culture win, which I have not been able to succeed at yet in Civ 6.
Was a culture win?
Win by having the most culture. Tourism, pretty much.
Having the most culture. Yeah, you could say it like that.
Being the most cultured civilization.
Okay, and who are you playing with? Who are you trying to
Trying to with Greece, but China just tried to rape me. So we're going to hit reset on that one real quick.
Did you say China tried to rape you as Greece?
Yeah.
Did they use Greece?
Huh?
No. Did they use Greece?
No, there was no Greece involved.
Okay. So are you playing this Civ because you're preparing for the expansion?
Yeah, the expansion actually changes so much in the game.
What's it do?
Everything. Like, I mean, if I listed it, it would be the whole show. Like, it basically reboots the whole game.
Guess we'll have a show just for this.
I'll just have a rant about it. I might stream one week.
What do you mean reboots the whole game?
It rebalances everything, and there's new aspects to pretty much every single step in this game now.
But it doesn't like reset your stats or progress?
No, not like that, but like there's new leaders that are going to rebalance how old leaders worked with each other.
Okay.
They're making the old leaders have to follow a new structure of government that it's getting. Now there's governors. There's
mayors.
No, not mayors. Just governors.
Just governors, no mayor.
No mayor.
No.
Governor.
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 It's not integrating into Animal Crossing. There's, I mean, it's so hard to explain.
The amount of anxiety in your body language right now is wonderful. You're like this. You're like.
Because I'm trying to think of how to explain it to someone that's not playing the game.
So it adds another layer to government?
It adds a new layer to every aspect of the game, though. Like, none of the strategies you use to do anything you used to win in any, like, now are going to work.
So what's an example? Have you already, like, prepared yourself for these new strategies? Or do you know
because
any of
I
them
always immediately, first I always try to go for science wins. Always. Because it's me, and I just have to. And that's usually my easiest one, is to get the science win. At this point, it's not really a challenge. I just choose people that are worse at science to try to make it harder. Which is why I'm trying to do the culture win, because I feel like with this new layout, there's no way for me to do that. Like, I'm so not used to playing that way that if I don't do it now, I'm never going to have the chance.
So how much is this new expansion?
40.
I think I've asked you that before.
Yeah, it's 40.
40 bucks?
Yeah.
Is it worth? It's definitely worth it.
It's definitely worth it, just because it makes it's not even just like an add-on. Like, it's a complete restructure of the game.
Do you feel like you're getting a new Civ then?
In a way, yeah.
Why wouldn't it just be a new Civ?
Because it is, like the current leaders are still pretty much the same stats and that kind of stuff. It's how they're going to interact because of the new government that's put in that's going to change.
So how often do Civ games come out?
3 years-ish.
Is this the who makes Civ again?
Firaxis.
Who?
Firaxis.
Okay, I probably would
think of the word axis and then the word fur. And if you put them together
axis.
with the word fur being in front of axis, you get Firaxis.
Not axis fur?
No.
You get For access.
For access.
Well, if you wanted to get into a building, you would ask for access.
Okay.
And 2K, actually.
Yeah, it's for access. I see what he did there.
See what I mean there?
2K also.
2K what?
Is also the publisher for this.
Oh, 2K is the publisher, developers for access.
So when people ask if you got that 2K, they're talking about
You can now
Civ.
hand them Civ 6.
And I guess that's almost leads into my question, because I'm wondering who's publishing this. Like
2K.
Is this a
I had to make a 2K account, which was very odd. I'm like, I don't see LeBron
and
anywhere.
it's leading right into this. Is this their step to making Civ a game of service?
Oh man,
I'm gonna just shit on the floor right now.
You get to buy all the VC for Greece.
I'm just saying, you're buying a $40 expansion to a $60 game that's completely changing the game.
$160.
You paid $160 for it so far. But, you know, traditionally $60 game, $40 expansion at this point. If you already put $160.
But it's 2 years ago it came out.
2 years ago. So and then that goes again. Why I'm asking, like, how often do these come out? We're 1 year before that 3-year turnaround time.
I don't think there's going to be a 7 next year. I don't.
No 7.
I think this is going to carry it another 2 years. Honestly, that's how much it changes.
And then they'll do it again.
Yeah, and then I'll get Civ 7. But
no, why not just do another expansion? You guys bought it the first time.
The same reason Call of Duty doesn't just keep doing expansions.
I think Call of Duty is going to be very, very new this year.
Well, the one before this was Beyond Earth. Was Civ Beyond Earth. Which was garbage sauce in the worst way. And of course I bought it because it's Civ. And I mean, you could put Civ on a pile of shit and I would buy it.
That's why.
And I tried to play it. I tried. I probably have about 60 or 70 hours in it, and I hate it.
I know the feeling.
Hated it. Hated it.
I bought some bad games based on names in the past, and just because
this was supposed to be so good. I mean, the problem is it came out during that time where every game was going to the future.
Every game was going to the future.
Like everyone was playing in jetpacks, and this was Beyond Earth.
You're making me think of Spore now.
It was basically
no.
That was another one that I bought. It was like,
that game was so depressing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same. They tried to put Civ on alien planets, and it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Well, Wayne the Bat is educating me. He says this is how Civ expansions actually work. So I guess they've done this kind of thing in the past.
Yeah, they'll be like the game will come out, and then there's like little add-on packs, and those are usually like $10-15. But I always buy the Ultimate Edition when it comes out, so I get all that shit.
All right.
And those are usually either a new country or a couple new leaders in countries you already have, or what's that called? When they give you a certain goal to meet, like a different game type kind of thing.
Adventures Quest.
Like a quest almost.
Okay.
But like one of them when that came out when they put Norway in it, there was a Vikings. You had to. I haven't actually played that one. I just realized that. But you had to, in 60 turns, take over X amount of countries as Vikings. And like when Poland came out, you had 120 turns to defend Poland against invaders, and like stuff that related to whatever the new leader was when that one came out. So it always adds, if you're paying $10 or $15, it adds $10 or $15 worth of content. It's not just, skins or, a new map or something like that. Like they always make it worth it, which is why I always just buy the Ultimate, because I'm going to end up buying all that shit anyway.
Well,
and then this comes out.
This comes out. And you were just talking about like the Vikings you haven't played, but you're still going to buy this new, even though you still have
the
stuff
Vikings
you
is 60 turns. It's the only one I haven't done.
Okay. Finish that then.
That'll take me 10 minutes.
You brought up a game that I did have a question, and I wanted to ask you guys what you thought of this. Call of Duty coming out this year. Big thing about Destiny 2 coming from Activision and Blizzard this past year. When it released on PC, it was loaded into Battle.net. Where do you guys see Call of Duty landing on PC this holiday?
Activision doesn't have a thingamabobber, does it?
No, it does not. They're using Battle.net because Blizzard created something already successfully.
So do you see? So the
you're
question
driving
is,
me crazy
it's
now.
just something I thought about a little bit ago.
There's a name for it. I need to know what it is. She said that there's like a word for like a quest, like a long-term quest. Mm-hmm. And it's literally driving me crazy right now because I don't know what it's called, and she's got to find out.
Okay. So
But I'll talk to you about it. So Activision is because they own Blizzard. Even though Blizzard is still, it's kind of its own entity, I feel like they're using Battle.net for their whole, service for Call of Duty this year and Destiny.
So you think they will be using it for Call of Duty?
Oh wait, maybe they haven't for Call of Duty. But they
haven't,
definitely did for
this
Destiny
year. So how does that look for Call of Duty
Honestly,
at the end of this year?
I don't think they will, because you can buy Call of Duty multiplayer for like $10 less than it costs to get the one with single player when you go on Steam. So my guess is that it's probably going to stay like worldwide, or like is multi-platform as possible. So like Steam and then Activision, realistically Steam is probably the way to go.
See, I would think like Call of Duty right now has a situation where, because there's no cross-platform play,
and there never will be.
If you bought Call of Duty on the Microsoft store or you bought it on the Steam store, you're still playing on PC servers.
Thank you.
What's it called?
A scenario.
A scenario.
That is the word I was looking for.
But if you bought it on the Microsoft store or you bought it on Steam, you were still playing on Activision servers. So regardless of where you bought it. Don't you think this is the right time now, even after seeing the success of Destiny 2 on PC under Battle.net? Do you think it's the time for Activision to go and say, Call of Duty is only going to be sold from Battle.net now?
Well, here's the problem. I don't think the words success and Destiny 2 work in the same sentence ever.
Well, PC version.
I'm just teasing.
I mean, they really actually did experience a lot of success when it was PC sales. It was
hey,
good.
Guys.
The frame rates were on point. I don't think outside of the core gameplay
it runs at 60 frames per second. It's sweet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Outside of the core gameplay of what Destiny 2 is, when you just talk about playing Destiny 2 on PC, it is the best experience you can have for Destiny.
Right.
So, yeah, I would still say there is success in the PC version of Destiny 2.
Sure.
Do you not think they want to share that sort of success when it comes to a Call of Duty franchise? I like the way Wayne the Bat puts it. Instead of Dub Square, this would just be World War II.
Dubs Cube.
2, so it would be Dub Cube. I don't know. That would be Dub Quad.
Dubs Cube.
Would that be World War II?
Well,
that's a lot of...
I don't think I want to see Call of Duty ever on a Blizzard app. It would be like a smear, I feel like. For the people that don't care about it, okay. I think if I loaded up my Battle.net one day and I was like, and it's like, because it shows you every game that they have on it, no matter if you own it or not. It'll be like Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, StarCraft 2, Call of Duty. Nope. I will literally uninstall
it. On Origin, it'll be fine.
Yeah. I felt like some type of way when I saw Destiny.
Put it on Origin. That's EA.
That doesn't put it on Origin.
You put it on Origin? Nah, you got to put it on
Uplay.
Uplay. Yeah, you got to put it on Uplay.
Put it on Uplay.
Oh my god.
Or as I like to say, Uplay.
Oopla.
Uplay.
They'll never do that either because Rainbow Six is kicking major ass as some competition that's kind of just hanging out in the background.
Yeah, we're getting into a little Rainbow Six news as we go on. Nerd Girl, anything else coming up for you?
I'm getting back to RNG next week.
RNG? What is RNG?
Random Nerd Girl, where I play random games picked by random people with random numbers, up to the number 293.
You guys want to, if you want an example of the kind of games that Nerd Girl will play in RNG, throw out a number right now between 1 and 293, and I'll share with you some of these titles. Basically, Random Nerd Girl is a series where Nerd Girl herself will play through one of 293 games that she actually has 0 hours or less than 1 hour in her Steam library right now.
Some of these aren't fair, like Dead Space.
Yeah, Dead Space was one on there that did come up. You still have to actually finish.
I still have to actually play that one
because we did get it fixed. So it looks like Wayne the Bat threw out the number 187 on an undercover cop. I could get into that. He knows what I'm talking about. But I like that. 187. Out of the Park Baseball 18.
Oh, I haven't started that one yet.
Real quick, welcome back, Ace Platinum.
Hello.
Ace Platinum's back in the house.
I played 16 extensively.
You played what?
Out of the Park 16.
Out of the Park
management.
16?
It's baseball management.
You played only 0.4
Oh my gosh,
hours,
are you trying to tell me?
That one might show up too. You will have to play. Oh no, there's no 17.
Wait.
No, I skipped 17.
So you're saying you like OOP, or as also known as
it's OOTP.
Double OTP.
You don't put the T in there.
When it's abbreviated, like actually, I think the banner it says OOTP on the logo.
It probably does.
Are you about to go back into some grammatical?
I will fight you.
Well, like Breath of the Wild, there's capital B O T capital W.
Or HOTS.
Or HOTS.
Hop on
HCS. small letters O, T, and then capital S.
Okay.
Absolutely, it always is.
Yeah, it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I agree.
One life to play. What are you gonna just have 1 and 2?
That's it. But the 2
No,
is the numbers. But I guess so. Yeah.
One life to play shortened is 1, 2.
But you don't.
On the 1s and the 2s.
Are we? Do we abbreviate the T for 2 or just the?
Wow.
No, well, the T is the 2. The 2 is the 2.
I can't.
No, I'm saying T-O. Okay,
Nope.
I'm confused here.
Nope.
All right, guys, that's in the chat rooms. We appreciate you guys joining us. Ace Platinum's back. I know it's a big surprise for you, bro. I do not have a hat on today. Notice that. I did get a haircut, so it looks way better. So
for my birthday,
I'm gonna go hatless. All right, RNG coming back. What do you think? Tomorrow, or we gotta start that up on Monday?
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the Friday.
Tomorrow I would have to play Dead Space. Maybe that's why I'm not doing
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow you'll see some RNG Dead Space. It's the original one too. If you guys want to check out,
which I actually beat on 360, but since it doesn't count on Steam, I have to play it again. And which is actually Evil Ash's fault.
Why?
He's the one that picked that one.
Oh yeah, he did pick that number. Okay, I thought you said it's his fault why you have the game.
No, it's his fault that I have to play it.
That's your fault that you have the game.
Well, let's punch him while he's
so
sleeping.
you finished it on 360.
Yeah.
Have you played all 3 of the Dead Space?
I got to the middle of 3.
What's your favorite one?
2.
I like 1.
No one likes 2. I'm the only one. I also think Fable 3 is the best one, so I just tend to like the game.
I would kind of agree with that. I
really?
I do.
You and I are the only people that think the third
like
Fable
the whole
is the best
good, bad
one.
mechanic, how it translated to physical appearance. I liked everything about Fable 3. But yeah, as far as Dead Space, number 1 is always gonna be my favorite. So I'm gonna tune into that.
You have to.
If you guys want to check out RNG, you can do that by following Nerd Girl's Twitch channel. It is exactly like it's spelled below her name. We'll get that back up in a second. Or you could download the One Life to Play mobile app. That's on Android. Soon coming to iOS, but if you download that app, just search for it in the Play Store. One Life to Play. You'll find all of our streams available under the Streams box. So you can find Nerd Girl, you can find Doc Hawkman. I don't know. Have you been streaming anything lately?
Not lately, no. My wife yells at me because it's in the room right next to her and she sleeps so early in the day, man. She goes to bed at 9 o'clock.
Look, guys, download the app. Get this guy streaming some more. Just write into the show, podcast at onelifetoplay.com. You could do that directly through the app. Tell this guy to play some games.
If anybody knows an electrician and wants to help me run some electrical into my basement, then I will gladly make a game room.
Right.
And I will stream all the time.
I can do that.
No, that's in the basement. The bird is on the first floor.
I thought the bird was in the basement.
No.
I can run your electric. You let me know
Yeah? All right.
Get that done.
Right.
You need some breaker boxes added. I can get that all done.
Let's stream the construction.
No, I'm not.
All right, that's fine.
I'm not going to stream myself.
That's fine.
Actually doing labor. Then somebody will expect me to do it all the time.
Yeah.
All right, Doc, you're up next on the list.
Oh my gosh, where to begin?
I already know where I want to ask you.
All right, I can't wait.
How's this Persona 5 treating you?
It's been so much better now that I've sat down and decided nothing else comes before this game. When I go home, if I put something on my computer or PlayStation or whatever, it is that game.
Nothing comes before the game, but according to here, 4 will follow this game.
This is throughout the week. I went and did some stuff at a friend's house, and, and some other things happened, but this is the game. If I'm playing anything right now, it's Persona 5. I'm making a ton of progress.
He's lying because I just saw him on his Switch. So.
Yes, he's always on that Switch.
Yeah, well, I'm not home with my PlayStation.
Not my problem.
All right. So anyway, making some progress. I'm telling you, man, it's going down for real this time. It's happening. I'm gonna beat this game. Can't wait.
So this is my question about the story because I haven't gotten much farther since we had a playthrough here in the studio, and then I played the same game, the same hour and a half to 2 hour segment twice now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it kind of burnt me out just trying to pick it up again.
It does burn you out because the combat in that game, while it's fun, pardon me, it's the combat is fun, but it does wear on you at some point.
It feels repetitive.
What I'm starting to realize is that the best part of the game is the parts where there is no combat. So one thing that I read somewhere early on, and I'm glad I did, was that instead of going through the game and you get say 20 days to beat a dungeon before the game actually ends and you fail. So you have that 20-day period, and if you do it sooner than the 20 days is, so you don't have to take your time and sporadically go into the dungeon, like day 1 and then day 6.
Yeah, I haven't reached this part where it's like limited me on that.
Yeah, you will get limited at some point. And so if you go in and just hammer at it and just get it done, get it out of the way, finish it and everything else, then you have like 15 days to do all the social connection stuff. And I'll tell you, man, like I've got so many people right now like banging down my door for my time. Like in this game, they're all like, "Hey, what's going on, brother? You want to hang out today?" And I'm like, "No, I got like 14 other people asking me to hang out. Go away." I'm like, "I don't like you that much."
Sounds like Doc in real life too.
Well, the best part is I just maxed out 2 confidants. So as the game progresses, you can meet up with certain people and you get to choose to spend your time with them. As you do that, you can have them added as a confidant. So in other words, they rank up from 1 to 10. Okay. And you basically spend time with them. You encounter like a scenario. They all have a storyline. You go through it piece by piece.
Piece by piece.
And then when you finally get to rank 10 with one of them, if it's one of the girls, you can romance them in a way. And nothing really happens. You just kind of get a girlfriend in the game, right?
You can romance them.
Okay. Yeah, well, you know, they're like you get a question. It's like I should choose my words carefully. And like I'm like, okay. And so I did the doctor. Her name's like Takami or like Takami or something. Anyway, like the doctor that sells you pills and stuff. And yeah, I know.
So he got his drug addict. Great.
So I was like, it like came up and it's like I should choose my next words carefully, and I was like, we should go out sometime. And she's like, "Oh, you like me?" And now we're like dating. And stuff.
Wait, you're getting a date with the doctor?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got the doctor.
Like, I love that conversation.
Yeah, it's great. So I got the doctor, and then as I was progressing a little bit further, and I did this action where we're dating now essentially. I read that on Valentine's Day in the game. No, she does not know. On Valentine's Day in the game, if you end up with multiple like lovers in a sense, then there's some like, I guess it doesn't like affect the game terribly much, but like one of the girls will start to cry and you'll start to feel really bad and stuff.
So you just know that this is gonna happen?
I read ahead to determine if there were any consequences for trying to get multiple girls like to date at the same time.
Right now, I'm in the month of April, so like to get to February, to get to Valentine's Day, that's a long time.
I'm 80 hours in, and I'm in October, so it takes a long time. Yeah, it takes a while.
Snap! See, I think I'm just at the end of April.
Okay.
Might be in May by now.
Well, the best part is,
I wanted to know if he could be a whore without consequence.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to see if I could. I wanted to see if I could date multiple girls without consequence, and I would break a few hearts, and they would all be upset. They'd all find out about each other and stuff, and it's not good.
Oh, see, Mass Effect makes it easy because when I had multiple relationships, they actually like the one I had a relationship with, Suvi in Andromeda. She was actually really cool that I was able to connect and relate to Leon. Yeah. So like I had both the relationships and they were both cool with it. I was like, fuck yeah.
Well, dude, there's like 6 girls in this game that like you can all just be like, hey, what's going on? And like what happened was I got the doctor and I was like, you know what? Let's just see what happens. I'll choose my next words carefully and say I like you. Okay, great. And then like within like I don't know a week later in the game, I ended up doing like having this teacher come over. You haven't gotten there yet.
I haven't got to the teacher.
The teacher has a part-time job.
Is it the one teacher who didn't want to have anything to do with me at the beginning?
I can't remember. Her name's
like
Kawakami.
Why am I in this?
She wears like a yellow sweater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is he in my class? Yeah.
So it's great because she ends up with a part-time job as a maid, like a maid service. And you know how maid services are in Japan, right? They all wear the maid costumes.
Oh, I didn't know.
And so she shows up to your room and like she'll clean for you. She'll call you master.
Up to my attic
room?
room?
She'll call you master every time she comes up. It's so bizarre.
No,
dude, it's so bizarre.
That's exactly what I want. That's how it's supposed to go down.
Wow. So anyway, shortly after romancing the doctor, then I got to rank 10 with her, and it was like choose your next words carefully.
You got to do what with her?
I got rank 10.
What did you hear?
I heard after I romanced the doctor, I got to rank 10 her.
No, I got to rank 10 with the teacher.
Okay.
So and then the
teacher, I would want to rank 10 somebody.
So I had to sit there and I thought about it. I mean, I literally sat there for probably about like 15 minutes and I was like, I don't know what I should do, man. I'm like, should I do this? Like, I've been kind of going after the teacher the whole game. Right? I wanted the teacher first, but the problem was that she didn't come fast enough in terms of like, all right. You're not being, you guys are children. Right. You're children.
Penis.
She didn't show up fast enough in the.
Oh yeah.
I gotta cut it. I'm sorry. The chat room is blowing up. This is now called Porno 5. Thanks, Doc.
Porno Sona 5.
Pornosa 5
for sure.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, I wanted the teacher, man. That was my goal the whole game, and I blew it and took the doctor.
I would have gone doctor myself though.
The doctor's pretty great.
The doctor is smarter. She's got a better conversation. the teacher just whines too fucking much.
She's got a great story though. So try to get her to rank 10. You do get a lot of bonuses for her though.
I'm not into these bitches for the story.
Well, you got to remember every time that you get like a few ranks for each confidant, they give you a bonus in game somehow. Like for example, the teacher now will wash my clothes without it actually taking up time in the game. So like you haven't gotten
how it's supposed to be.
Well, okay. You can collect like dirty clothes that you don't know what they are, and you can put them in a washing machine. And they become armor for your characters.
You collect them from where? You just
from
pick
the
up clothes
mementos.
off the
You'll
street?
get there. The mementos is the thing.
You just pick up clothes off the street.
No, the mementos. They're in treasure chests.
Okay.
Anyway, it takes time to wash your clothes, and she'll do it for free for you when you get her up to a certain rank. So there's a lot of benefits to maxing these characters out. Dude, so I'm bouncing all over the freaking city, taking girls to this place and this place. But then, like, all these cool, like, locations are coming up, like Odaiba Theme Park, which is where the giant Gundam is. If you guys have ever seen there's a giant Gundam in Japan, I've seen that. I went there and watched it. It was amazing.
Aren't you wonderful?
Well, I'm just saying. But anyway, what was really cool is that, like, it showed up on the map as a place I can take somebody as a date. And it's Odaiba, like, the Odaiba Theme Park. And I'm like, oh, my God, I've been there. How cool is that?
You've been in everywhere that game is.
No, not all of them.
Most of them.
I went to Akihabara and I went to Shibuya, the train station.
Shibuya. And when me and my daughter play the game, every time we have to go there, we just like Shibuya.
Yeah, my phone's blowing up all the time. Anyway, it goes, all right. Persona's wonderful. I'm gonna keep making some progress at it, but man, it's just some fun little stories that have come out of the game, like this whole little romancing saga I went through. It was great.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
When the phone rings, it's pie.
Yeah, pie. Played a little bit of Dissidia NT in the beta, 3-on-3 Final Fantasy Brawler. Yeah. It's super confusing. I'm like so lost. I have no idea how to win any match. I lost every one of them.
Is that an online only beta or is it? Like
no, there's some story. There's some training. There's some like mission stuff. But there is online and you can play with friends. And me and a buddy of mine who played Final Fantasy 14, we're getting the game and we're gonna just mess around with it and stuff. But it's fun. Like I like picking characters from Final Fantasy games I remember.
Wait, you just said you're getting Final Fantasy 14?
No, I have it already. I've had it for a long time. But it's a buddy of mine I play with. We're both getting Dissidia to play Dissidia when it comes out.
And this is really just
it's an arena brawler. An arena brawler. It feels kind of like Power Stone-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can play for 4 players in an arena, or
it's 3-on-3. 3-on-3. And like the whole idea is like you just run around and you attack each other, but you're like flying all over the place. And then a crystal will appear, and if you break it, then you like get a summon, and your summon does like a ton of damage.
It's fucking Power Stone.
Yeah. It sounds like it. It's kind of neat.
It's Power Stone with 2 more players.
But there's a lot of tutorials for this game. Like the beta, the tutorial section is like this long. It's like boom, 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 boom. It has a million things to do. But I liked enough of what I played, and he's gonna get it, so we're gonna mess around and try to create a team.
Yes, of course.
But you can choose like Lightning from 13. You can get Noctis from 15. Vaughn from 12. Cloud, of course, will be in it.
Which Cloud?
Not Evan Children Cloud. It'll be 7 Cloud.
Okay. Yeah,
and then like Terra from 6, the one that turns into the Esper, if anyone remembers. So things like that.
Okay. What about I can't remember the
Ace
name.
Platinum. I'm drinking Coors Light. It's delicious. You should go get some.
The black guy with the fro.
Barrett.
Yeah, is he in?
Yeah, with the chain gun. No, not yet. But I'm expecting DLC for that game where they're gonna add like multiple people to it because they pretty much grabbed like one character from every major Final Fantasy.
Can you fight as a chocobo or have a chocobo mount to fight?
Not yet, but hopefully
that would be some awesome DLC.
But I'm gonna get chocobo tattoo.
I'm hoping they'll have like themed events or something. We'll see.
Because if we can have like 3-on-3 chocobo matches. That sounds like something we could do in Mexico.
Well, like it'd be cool like if like Ignis was in the game and he'd be like, "I've come up with a new recipe," and like snaps his fingers like a fireball shoots out of it or something. But it would be sweet.
Oh man, shit! You need to be in the creative room at this game.
I know.
It'd be
awesome. Amazing. Or like he throws ramen noodles in somebody's face or
like
something crazy.
Move. Come up with a new recipe.
Yeah. So anyway, Dissidia is really fun. The Metal Gear Solid Survival beta, Metal Gear Survival, whatever it's called, right? Yeah. Man, we all want to hate this game.
While you bring it up and exactly how you said the name, I do want to bring up this question. I just jotted this down. Metal Gear Survive, our initials, our abbreviations. MGS?
Yeah.
What do we do?
That's just call it MGS Rival.
SG. There's suggestions calling it MGV. You can't do that.
You can. It's MG5. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. So like, what do you really call this game? Like, it just got to be MG5.
You can call it MGSVU for Special Victims Unit, and then put it on television, and they have like 30 spinoffs.
I was actually kind of kicking around the MG vibe because it'd be really nice if they actually ported this to a VR form too. Just ideas for you guys. You know,
MGSIV. Why not?
Ooh, IV.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Why not?
It's not 4. So
I'm getting this game based on the beta. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's fun.
You said there's no boxes. I'm no longer.
No, there is. When you finish a match, if you survive in the match, like they're like these instance matches, right? Mm-hmm. So like you get a base and then you craft a bunch of like defenses, like guns and walls and whatever. But you craft for like ammunition and guns,
but no
you can upgrade stuff.
Not crafting cardboard.
No, but what you can do is when you finish a match and like you survive and you don't there's like imagine like there's like this giant like machine that's like, I don't know, grabbing some sort of material out of the earth, and it's just like pounding into the ground like constantly throughout the match, right? And you have to protect this thing. The zombie things are trying to kill it, and every time you do that, like it's pulling out these resources essentially. And when you get, that's what determines you getting like an F rank or an S rank, depending on, and your rewards are better at the end of a match. So when you get, depending on your rank, what happens is like if you survive and the thing doesn't blow up, all these cardboard boxes like fall from the sky and they're your reward. So you go up to the box and you open it. Dude, you've never seen...
there is cardboard.
There is, but you don't hide in it, though.
I want to hide in it, and I want there to be pornos
just stand
that
under
distract
it when
people.
It falls.
Are there pornos that distract people?
No, not yet. Not yet. But one thing that this game like lets you do is it seems to have like an enormous amount of crafting materials. Like when you open these boxes, it'll be like you got glue, sandpaper, nails, hammer, like iron, whatever, and you're like, what does all this crap do? And then you go to these workbenches during like between missions. They're
between missions, so not like in game, in play time that you have to stop at a workbench.
Yeah, one of my buddies, Josh Pantscats, decided to tell me that he like, in his opinion, the waiting room before matches is one of the coolest things he's ever seen in a game, because it's very neat. You go into a room in like this big open white giant empty room, okay? And like on the back wall is projected like your character stats and like your character profile and all that stuff. And then over here is the mission. It'll tell you like what mission you're currently selected to do. But then you can go over to these little nodes and activate like crafting workbenches, and they just appear. So, like, between matches, you can go over and craft stuff. You can do all this stuff.
See, have you played Division, though? I mean, I don't know how you find that cool. I mean, that's exactly what Division did. Imagine this.
Imagine walking into that area where all of, like, the people are, the vendors and stuff, and the crafting workbenches in Division, but they don't exist until, like, you hit a button and then they just materialize. But
I mean, I guess that's a cooler presentation, but the whole idea of it, though, it's really, like,
I know that's kind of a safe zone, so you can't unload your weaponry in it. In this, you can, say you decide to build some sort of trap. And you only get limited amounts of this stuff because you have to craft each individual one. Mm-hmm. So you're like, man, I want to lay this down like an oil trap and see what it does. Well, you can do that in here unlimitedly in this like waiting area. It doesn't cost resources. You can shoot your gun for hours and no bullets are used. It's wonderful. So it gives you the ability to test things out.
Okay.
And it's really cool. I'm telling you, if you get a chance to try this game, or I'll get a chance to show it to you at some point, it's fantastic.
So the beta is still kind of going?
No, the beta's over now at this point.
So this game doesn't come out until March, I believe, right?
No, it's the end of the month. No, maybe it is March 20th. It's like March. It's March 20th or something, or February 20th. Doing, or am I doing? No, you got it.
Everyone Google.
Yeah, it's not too far away though.
Oh, actually, February 20th.
There you go, February 20th. Okay,
February 20th.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm pretty excited about this. But those were the two betas I got a chance to play in the last week, and I really enjoyed them. They were very, very good. Metal Gear Survive is way better than I expected.
And Phantom Pain.
Oh, that's yours.
That's odd. Okay.
Yeah. So,
what is this? I hear about some DDR Max.
Dude.
What the shit?
All right. Well, I'll finish my around the room with this. So, the other day I was over at a buddy's house and we decided to load up the old dance pads and get into some Dance Dance Revolution again.
Okay.
And I used to be really good at this game.
The guy who always talks about his back hurting.
True, but now that it's better, I can go back to normal and do things again. Like,
so DDR is normal
carry
to you?
Doors.
DDR is normal?
Yeah, it is. Dude, when I worked at a bank, I used to take my 45-minute breaks in between and go to an arcade, dance my ass off in khakis and in a nice dress shirt, and then come back to work a sweaty mess and just like handle people's money all day.
I can safely say no one is surprised.
Yeah, I had to play this game every single day. I was obsessed with it at one point. And so I got really good. I won a few competitions. I invented a new move.
Champ?
Yeah, I invented a new move too. So you've ever seen a DDR machine, right? They have that little bar behind you, so people will hold on to the bar a lot of times.
Yeah.
So he raped the bar?
Nope. Flipped over it. At the end of every song, I would flip over the bar and land on my feet on the other side, on the outside of the arcade machine. Dude,
Why?
people loved it.
Why?
I don't know, but people loved it.
Showman.
Because you got to show off in that game.
What if somebody's standing
people
right
play
there,
blindfold.
watching, spectating? You just gonna drop kick somebody on your ending move?
No, I would pay attention and I would look and make sure no one was gonna get hurt. But anyway,
so you
it's
raped
pretty
the
cool.
bar to play, and then flipped over it.
Never raped any bars.
You
Raping
didn't hold
going
the
on.
bar?
Yeah, I held the bar sometimes, but
Like a
not
girl.
often. Only for like the hardest songs, like Max
Max.
300.
You said you held the bar,
Yeah.
but not.
You have to
I thought
hold
you
the
said I
bar.
raped
Okay,
the bar, but not.
You don't
often.
have to.
The game moves so fast.
It does.
all
You don't
right?
have to. No one in Japan does, do
If
they?
you had real
No one
skill,
in
you wouldn't
Japan
have
does.
to. That's what she's saying.
You have to hold this a lot of times, and you have to be able to move your feet so you don't fall over. Like you have to be like this.
So
All
now
right.
you look like a river dance.
Kinda.
Okay.
Which is coming back for its 25th anniversary, and we can see it here in Cleveland.
It
if
was
you're
fun.
so
I went and saw it
interested.
once. It was all right.
When is it?
Michael Flatley.
You said when? When can I see river
I
dance?
said it's going to be in Cleveland.
I want to meet some river dance.
So yeah, but what's cool about DDR is that there's a mode where you can do 2 dance pads.
0 things.
2 dance pads next to each other for the home version. So last night I decided to put the 2 pads together and play one song across 2 pads. So like you have 4 arrows on one side and
And then
4 arrows
the
on the
4
other.
hour, yeah.
So it's a total of 8, and you're having to go between pads.
You can do that in
Oh,
the
yeah,
game.
in the
Like,
home
you could
version
do a
you can.
No, you
two-pad
can do it in
mode.
the newer
We're getting a
arcades, too.
DDR machine here, and I'm going to show you.
We have
So like,
not.
I will
you
play
could
it
do like
all day.
You could do like the Cupid shuffle.
So you have
across 2
8.
pads. Like,
You have
enough-
eight buttons.
Yeah, you have 8 buttons. It's hard, dude.
Unless you're playing the knockoff Korean version, and then you have 10.
Yeah,
you ever
what's
have to
that
end up
crappy game?
forward and right?
Crap, McDancy crap.
Do you ever have to end up forward and right on one pad and then
No,
back
it
and
still
left on
makes
the
it so
other?
you can move. Like it's
Okay.
not unreasonable.
No, it can be though. It's not like up arrow, down
No,
arrow on
no,
this
no.
side. Like it won't be like that. You know.
Are there any songs where you can incorporate hand movements and actually
Oh, yeah.
break
Yeah.
dance?
Yeah, I used to do that where like one of the moves like required me to get over to the other side so fast I would jump with my hands and like do
Yeah.
that and then bounce backward. And
I
keep
used to
moving.
play in college.
Did you,
But that was
did
in
you just
college.
do the Superman? Did you did you
Yes.
do this?
Yeah.
Or the fusion dance.
Okay.
He was
Okay.
half of the
The fusion dance.
I don't
Oh
know the
wait,
fusion
Para-
dance.
Dragon Ball.
Oh, I think you're talking about Paradise.
What's the fusion
That's
dance?
the one where you have to move your hands.
In Dragon Ball Z.
You're gonna have to perform it.
I
I don't know
to-
what that is.
it's- Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
Oh.
Don't-
I got
I'm
you.
still
Ready?
not following.
Ready?
And then it became one. That's how it was. Trunks and
Did I just see
Go
that?
Tanks.
Did I literally just see that?
Yeah, you
it was
did.
Go Tanks
Do it again.
because of the fusion dance. No,
Aw.
Oh, come
watch
on.
Dragon Ball
Yeah.
So
that-
I'm telling you, man.
Z.
We got to find a place with DDR sometime,
Nope.
and we're gonna have a little
No, we
little
don't.
One Life to Play outing with
That
DDR.
is not a thing.
We have to. Larry would love
Okay,
it.
if we find
Braz would love it. He
if
would
we-
love it.
he's gonna hurt himself, he's gonna pop his knee out, and then I'm gonna have to do
Yeah, I'm
everything
not. I'm
myself
not
for
doing
months.
any
Oh yeah,
DVR.
you are.
I used to
I'm
play
not.
DVR.
I used to play
play
DVR too.
DVR.
But we will get it because I gotta see this
No!
2 pads.
Okay, so if you see one cheap online somewhere or garage sale, the metal
yeah.
ones only.
Oh,
no,
I
none
have
of
the
that
plastic
plastic
ones. I
bullshit.
have
No.
a plastic one in my attic. I have
No, the
one.
plastic
The
ones,
plastic
the
ones
reaction
anymore.
times are
They're
jacked
so
up.
bad. It's well, not even that. They just move.
And the movement.
They like you
I
have to
always
tape
had
them
Velcro
down.
on the bottom of mine.
That's a good idea.
My
I
mother
bought
was smart.
boards and taped mine to boards when I was really serious about
I
getting
was
better.
never that serious.
I was every day. I played till my calves couldn't move anymore. But I was in the best shape of my life.
Well,
I'm using that to get back in shape.
Well,
Don't hurt your
Swigler's just
I'm not.
confirmed. I guess that move was cool. Said you used to do it all the time.
The flip over the thing.
in real life,
Yeah.
it was that
Did
cool.
Swiggler see
Yeah.
this? Did she go with you?
I don't know if my sister or Swigglers ever saw
She
it.
just said that she did.
Oh yeah, I showed her a video probably. She wasn't living here at the time though. But yeah, she probably saw it. But anyway,
Before we move on, I do want to hear this idea from Ace Platinum. Unfortunately, we might have to pick a different number for it. He has an idea of something we could do for our 100th episode this year. We don't get up to 100 in a year.
Because it's weekly.
We'll figure out what number that is. I think we'll make it number 50 then. It should be 50. in a
Okay,
year.
so the first one of December. Or
Yes,
second
that-
one of December.
It would be the second one in December. So let's just call that our final season episode. What is
Final
this ideal
season?
that you have?
You don't mean that.
No, final episode of the season.
the final season of One Life to Play is coming up.
No. No.
That's it.
The final
No.
episode of the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about it?
He has an idea. I just want to know what it is. He's gonna list it out for us. All right. Are we on me?
Yeah.
Games I've been playing?
Yeah.
All right.
Before you answer that,
See, I knew we weren't on me. I
well,
knew it.
Oh, by the way, one more thing.
Yeah.
see, there you go. Told
What's
you.
up, Lem?
Melissa Marie Phoenix does have a question. What color do you want these beanbags?
I told her whatever makes her heart happy. She's
Red
gonna
and black.
make us.
Heart and
And
black.
you heard it
She's-
there first, guys.
She's gonna
Heart
make.
happy colors.
She's gonna. Well, her heart happy. Now they're gonna get rainbow, but that's fine.
1,000th episode.
She's gonna make beanbags for the coin hole.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab them when I see her in a couple weeks.
Is one gonna say your name and the other say Evil Ash's name?
Why?
Because then we can just throw them at each other, and then as we're trying to get into the hole, we can knock one off. Like
That's rude.
one of you can knock the other off.
That's rude. There's gonna be 4 of each color. Why would?
Can we play cornhole?
Have you
at your
played
wedding?
cornhole?
Yeah, I play cornhole, but I'm saying there's 4 of each color. One should be Evil Ash, one should be Nerd Girl. Like
That's
each
terrible.
color.
We should
or,
play cornhole at your wedding.
Or you totally say,
We should
okay,
play cornhole at my wedding.
make all
Someone bring it.
all the bags that go to one board, they all say Nerd Girl, and then the board says Evil Ash, and then the other way around for the other.
Are you
board.
gonna paint
so
the
then
boards?
You're always trying to get your bag into his hole.
And the hole
Wow!
says enter here. Nice. Nice.
Nope.
I'm telling you that this game.
I was with you
you're not-
until that.
I don't
Just
think
make
you're thinking big enough
little
here.
beanbags.
That was horrible.
We're not thinking big enough.
He's listening, so
He likes the idea.
he does not because you just said I put something in him.
Yeah.
That's not okay, and that does not happen. I promise.
Don't worry, Evil Ash. He's still upset you whooped him up real good.
Oh, me?
He wanted
No,
to
I'm
play
over
when he
that.
was here the other day. No, you aren't.
I downloaded. I'm not over it. I'm really not. I downloaded NBA Playgrounds.
Uh-huh.
Actually last night.
Okay. Let's hit him up. He's on all the time.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna practice a little bit though.
Ah!
He's been playing it for like 2 weeks. I'm gonna practice a little bit. But I did download that. I downloaded and purchased Vanishing of Ethan Carter. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I picked it up. It was an Xbox One X enhanced game, and I kind of really wanted to see what that did on the One X.
For sure.
It looks absolutely gorgeous. I think I have some images we might be able to share. I don't know if we can get Elgato up on the screen. But I got some image. You know what? I'm not going to go through it because I didn't download it.
It's not like you can show anything anyway. He's vanished. No one can even see where
he vanished.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been playing through that. I finished the campaign. The story at the end, it's a weird way it ends, but it's a good playthrough. Took me about 5 hours. I read online that it goes anywhere between 5 to 6 hours, so I did it on a short end. I think I missed solving one of the murders. So basically, what this game is you play the role of a mystery author. I think that Ethan really admires. And somehow he got a message to show up in Ethan's town because some bad shit went down. It's kind of hard to kind of tell that story though without giving some spoilers away. And those spoilers kind of lend towards the things you do in the game. So basically, as this writer, as this playable character, you're going through and you're kind of discovering the mysteries of what took place in this just small, tiny region. But one of the most remarkable things of the game is like even when I started the game. You walk through a forest, you get to a bridge, and you kind of look around, and you're just kind of taking in the scenery, and you're seeing how beautiful it is, the blades of grass, the rays of sunlight, the water motion. You're getting it all. But as you're looking around, you realize, like, oh, that looks awesome, how far you can see. And then later on in the game, you kind of look around some more, and you're like, oh, I was just up there. So everywhere you go in the game, everywhere you're going to end up in the game, you can see from the beginning of the game. That's how kind of small and tight knit it is, but it's still just this grandiose area.
So wait, it's like Zelda?
That's exactly what I was thinking when he said that.
I got a game for you. I got a game for you. Yeah, you should play Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but then so there's no enemies in this game. There's only one thing that you would call an enemy, and again, I absolutely don't want to spoil that one. But there's one thing.
It is time.
There's one thing,
because he has other things to adult with.
What's that?
He said time is your enemy because you have other things you have to adult.
Oh, time for playing the game? It's only 5 hours.
No.
I don't get it.
Time is your enemy. It's always your enemy. Time is working against you on a constant basis in real life and in games.
Not in this game.
No, in everything.
Yes, because you have to put it down because you have to go adult in real life. That's what's.
But I'm not fighting.
L.E.M.
What? Huh?
L.E.M., am I saying it wrong?
No, he's just
so.
not. He's being real adulty right now, man. Like, come on, guy. Get it.
Saying, time's not an enemy.
Let me get this face. Hold on. Look at that face.
I know. He's
So
in
confused.
dad mode.
So
Look at the dad face.
Look, let me just throw something real, like, just
Abstract.
abstract to you, but like at the same time, it's as plain as day.
Okay.
Time is your enemy.
In the game?
In general, forever in real life,
No,
time is
really.
always your enemy.
Why is it an enemy? Why do you guys see it as an
Think
Because
about-
you can't stop it from making you older and making you weaker and sicker.
Wow, you're taking it real
and
deep.
Just like
I meant time was against you
Ugh.
in the game
God,
because you
time
had to put
sucks.
the controller down to go do adult things.
He's just
So it's the enemy in the game because you can't keep playing because you have to go run a business.
Yeah, okay. I
That
guess
was
that was
the
it.
you killed the joke like 15 minutes ago,
That's
but it
how
was
you break
funny
it.
when I said it.
So
all
it's
the
not
way
funny
down.
anymore?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You dadded that to death.
The game was fun though.
Good.
It was a good game. It wasn't worth $20 though.
I don't think I paid $20 for it. You got ripped off.
Yeah, that's how much it was on Xbox.
That's a shame.
Where'd you get it on Steam?
Yeah,
How much was it on Steam?
$4.
You kidding me?
Yeah, that game is always on sale. It's 75 or 85% off.
Wait, did this game come out on Steam last year?
2 years ago or a year ago.
Yeah.
The Vanishing of Ethan Carter is a 2-year-old game.
Something. It's possible that it's almost 2 years old now.
So why does Xbox say it came out on the 19th?
Because the Xbox release date is different than the Steam
That
release
is some
date.
It's
fucking
also
bullshit.
possible that there's
That's
a
like
Redux
every
version.
game.
So everybody's been playing this game already?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's like a Redux version.
Oh, so
of
there's
it
no
too.
fucking spoilers? I can just talk about it
No,
now?
I have not finished it. I still own it.
Okay.
Because, in fact,
won't
it was
spoil it
gifted
for
to me
you.
by Wayne the Bat, and I'm working on it currently still.
Okay, I won't
But
spoil
I gotta
it for
finish
you.
Persona.
How much?
I gotta finish Persona first.
You're gonna wait to finish Persona before you play a 5-hour game?
All
that
right,
you've
fine. You
already
know what?
started?
Screw it. I'll be at Vanishing of Ethan Carter by next week.
Let's talk about it.
All right, let's do it. Let's save that for next week.
The game does some very interesting things, so I was excited about it.
I like the little ball of light.
A couple weeks ago, I had mentioned I picked up this co-op bundle. Is it like a couch co-op bundle
Sure.
on Xbox? It included a game called Bleed. You guys ever played this?
Nope.
Wait, Bleed. That's not the one. Do you play as like a guy who looks like he's in a death metal band?
I thought that was a girl.
Is it a
It
girl?
was a bang, purple hair.
It's
I
rude
thought
to
it was a girl.
assume gender.
Is it a thing with long hair that's in
Yeah,
a death metal band?
pink hair, bangish, leather black outfit.
Yeah, I think I know.
Skin
what this
tight.
Is. I think I know what this is.
Kind of looks like it could be a girl.
Kind of hot.
It's rude.
Yeah,
kinda hot?
I don't know about that. It's kind of like pixely. It's like
So kind of hot, right?
kind of hot.
All right, cool.
Kind of hot for a pixel art girl. Yeah.
So we know he does not get off to manga. Noted.
No.
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 Hard no.
Hard no.
Hard no.
Now,
Bleed 2 is coming out.
What is this?
When is it? When does that come out? Actually, is it this month or next month?
bleed, bled,
Blood.
bledier.
Blood.
Bleed
Blood.
2 on Steam is
Blood.
$10.
With the U.
Comes out on the
Dude.
8th. So Bleed 2 comes out on the 8th.
Of
I
what?
don't-
February?
8th of February. Yes. This kind of game, it's more of like it's mixing some platformer with stick shooting. Pretty good. Pretty interesting.
Okay.
It's hard though. I'm on the very first boss. I am playing on normal, and it's a helicopter that just keeps running me over. I have rockets and I have a very fast gun, but I can't get the timing down. It's hard.
Would you say that time is your enemy in this game?
The timing is my enemy. I need another player to play it with.
That was so awesome.
Too bad no one's ever sitting here with you.
You should play some Bleed with me.
I'm right there. That is my office.
I'd be like, if you want to play some games, you'd be
Ew.
like, no, I'm
You've
playing
never
Civ.
asked me.
Don't
I
look up
have
the word.
asked if you want to play Madden.
Don't ever look up the word bleed on the.
I'll play Madden with you. Let's see what happens when I have no idea what I'm doing.
I just want
I
somebody
told
to
you
beat.
the last time I
That's all
played
I need.
Madden was Madden 25th anniversary, the Madden 25, and I picked the Canton All-Stars, or whatever the hell that was called, with all the old players that are maxed out stats, and ran Hail Marys the entire game and won.
You played Madden with Canton All-Stars?
Yeah.
Which Madden was this?
25.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, because they had the Canton All-Stars,
yeah.
and it was literally, you know, because the
I
Football
don't even
Hall of
count
Fame.
that Madden 25. That was a weird Madden.
Anyway, that is the
Okay.
last one I played with that team. I literally only recognized the words Hail Mary, played that one play the entire game and won. That's all I know about Madden. Before that, the last time I played was on the Genesis.
So that means you played
with
really
my
good
friend-
defense.
When I did that constantly. I don't know what I'm doing. I played Madden on the
Did you?
Genesis in college with my friend Mike, and he kept yelling at me that it wasn't tag, and then made me promise I wouldn't play anymore.
Why would you? How were you playing it as tag?
I don't know. I was doing something.
how many
He's like,
minutes
this
are
isn't
in a-
fucking tag.
Do you guys know how many minutes are in a quarter? Like for football? Is it like 12 or 14 or something?
It's 12, right?
Oh,
12.
okay.
No,
So we-
15. It's 15.
It's
in
15?
football.
All right.
I'm not
Would you
big
say
at
that
basketball.
time is your enemy in Madden? Because you have a timer.
Can you make longer quarters?
Can it be
Madden?
what?
I know you can make short quarters. Can you make long quarters?
No, I think the max that you can make is 15 minutes still. I don't
Okay.
think you can make it 20
4-hour
minutes.
When
quarters.
is the Super Bowl? Is it this weekend?
You guys are fucking making me mad.
No, actually, I
I-
really don't know. I'm assuming it is.
No, it's not this week.
Is it not?
No, but-
Ah, damn it.
Madden is on sale everywhere. Greatest of all time editions are going for like no money
Goaty.
because it's like they're calling it like Madden NFL 18 GOAT Super Bowl edition.
Okay. So what you say for like no money? Like what is that? $10?
$18.
$18. Oh yeah, that's.
But for the GOAT edition, it comes with all the extra crap.
That's not bad at all though, because like when
The
the
game
Super
came
Bowl is
out
over,
6 months ago, and you're saying
But
that's
it's still
not
the
bad at
current
all?
Madden is the thing.
Yeah.
yeah, it is the current Madden, and you're talking about like you know you don't get another one until the end of August.
Right.
You're gonna be without
And it's
football
the
all
GOAT
this time.
You
That's
can also
actually
just
a pretty
play
good-
it throughout the whole year, though.
What's that?
Just play the game throughout until 19 comes out.
I was just talking about people who don't have.
If you don't
the
have
game,
it yet,
who don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
Madden.
if you're buying it now, you
That's
get the
a
GOAT
pretty good
edition for
deal.
$18.
That's not even like a pretty good deal. That's like dumb. It's like really
Yeah.
good.
If you
That's
hadn't bought it, just buy it.
$60 discount.
If
Yeah.
you haven't bought it now, go
Yeah.
buy that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
I don't know if that was
love
just
Madden.
digital. I saw it on the digital stores for both. One was 16 and one was 19 or something. But like, get it.
So thanks to the help of Ace Platinum and LEM, I have an answer for your question. No, in Madden, time is not my enemy. The clock is my enemy.
Which dictates
is time.
what?
Well, that's different because time can keep going, but the clock could stop. And if I stop the clock with a timeout, I can take as much time as I need.
That's not true. Timeouts have a limit, don't they?
They have a limit, but I can pause the game.
Called time management. Then I need to learn, I guess.
We've been beaten.
You both need to learn time management for as much as I'm concerned.
Try one more game out this week. Anybody play SkyForge yet?
Biggest fan on planet Earth.
No, you're not. Are you serious?
Never played it.
Oh, I thought
I
found
wanted
somebody
to.
play
I
it.
wanted to.
I need to know if you guys, if you're watching and you play some SkyForge, hit me up on Xbox. Gamertag one like to play. Spell one out. ONE.
Physically hit him.
But SkyForge is
Xbox.
pretty good. It's buggy, but it's pretty good.
I got to watch
is the
it.
MMO. I believe released in December. It might have been November.
Oh hell, this is an MMO.
Yeah, it's really interesting because in this MMO, right now I see that you can play as a paladin, what they call a cryomancer, and you can also play as a what's the last
That's
class?
a tank.
I can't remember the other class. It's like another DPS, but it's a melee DPS class. But yeah,
Archer.
so what's that?
Being an asshole.
Gunner,
There's
Necromancer.
a lot of alcohol in this can. It's not actually
And I
Coke.
can't get the gunner yet. I gotta
Here.
unlock the gunner.
I'll help you out with the classes. The
Yeah.
classes in this game are Cryomancer, which is an ice wizard.
Yeah,
In case you
that's
weren't-
what I am. That's what I picked.
Okay. Paladin, Lightbender.
Like Binder.
Oh, Binder.
That's
Sorry.
the other one, the
What
light
is it?
binder.
What-
So
what
that's
the
like
role is
the
what?
that's a support
Oh,
class.
Roll support.
So yeah, that's the support.
There's an
heals.
Archer.
Archer.
Okay.
Sandra Cat.
Berserker. Kinetic. Kinetech? It's Kinetic. Kinetic, okay.
Kinetic.
Uh,
yeah.
Necromancer. Slayer.
Also known as Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah, basically.
You
Gunnar.
see the images?
I've seen them.
Yeah.
Varlock Vich.
Gorlock what?
No, I said Varlock Vich. Varlock Vich. Monk. And then Alchemist.
So, magic users.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that row?
Maybe.
And then the knight all by itself.
And then the knight.
Yeah.
The Knight. It's
Knight.
Knight. Knicht.
Stop messing these names up.
All right, it's a knight, alchemist, monk, warlock, witch, necromancer, slayer, gunner, kinetic, berserker, archer, cryomancer, paladin, lightbender.
Which one would you pick?
Monk. I love monks. Monks are the best.
Guess the coolest thing
Warlock
about this
witch.
game.
Free to
You
play.
can change your class at
Oh.
any time.
Well, that's a
During the
lot of
game?
MMOs.
During the
man.
game too.
A lot of MMOs do
You can
that.
just pick a different class. Like, well, not many.
Now they do,
Honestly,
yes.
like not many.
A lot of them do. Now they do.
No, they do, but do they do it in a good? Do they pull
Back
it
in the
off
day,
in a good way?
like during WoW and stuff,
When
like you
I
picked
was young.
you picked a class like you were stuck. I know that. I know what that's like. Every MMO I ever played was like that.
Right. So one of the cool things that this does is give you the ability
like
to
that in
change
Civ, too.
classes during gameplay, but you also, as you level up whatever class you're currently playing on, you also level up the classes you aren't playing on too. So you're doing like your experience is shared across your class.
I'm
or
sorry,
classes.
Bison is staring at me.
And Bison. But I find it rather cool. I've only played about an hour and a half. I went through one of my first story missions.
How much is it?
It's free to play. You can unlock
Pay to win?
if you want to unlock the other classes. You can pay for them up front, or just wait until you unlock them.
So it's not actually pay to win.
Yeah, I don't feel right now, even from like the reviews and the gameplay I've watched, even on Twitch, that it lends itself towards play to win. But you can get farther if you paid. But you can't unlock things
to play
pretty
games
fast.
that are pay to win. I refuse.
I think this is truly like a really good model for play to win, because it gives you the time. So like when you finish a quest, you get a good amount of what their XP is, their XP currency. So like I know I did this one mission and I got like 950, but it has an option to purchase premium. But the premium only gives you like an additional like 300. So I would have gotten 1,200 for that one or something. So it doesn't seem like it's worth it. They make it in such a way. It's not forcing
you to.
Yeah, it's not.
You don't feel forced to.
And it's not giving it in such a way that, if you did pay, you get this astronomical jump of what you're getting. You get only just a little bit.
Spazzy?
No. Hearing this pains me that this is this is a thing.
He's
like
physically hurting.
No, he like kicked the desk.
Oh, that was an accident.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not actually angry.
But my knee was against it.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I just thought you were gonna kill someone. Don't kill people.
So why is this hurting you?
Because there's a lot of free-to-play elements in this, and I hate it. It's like this is a game that I just feel like, okay, congratulations on the team that made it. I just is this game gonna matter in 6 months, or is it gonna be gone? I don't know.
It probably won't, but I think there's a good population of players on this game that can keep it surviving to a point where more things will get added to it. Quality of life improvements will be done, and down the road when they look at their first expansion, it might bring other gamers to it. I think I like this game in comparison to like Neverwinter.
League?
What's that?
I said, is this the next league?
The league's not an MMO.
I think it's the next Neverwinter. I'm gonna go that route.
It was a joke.
Oh, it's the next PUBG.
No. Okay, now you guys are both joking. Okay.
Yes.
Sarcasm button.
No, I really do think it is like it's another Neverwinter sort of take. I think it will get more popular the more expansions come out and the more they hone in on something, like I said, the quality of life stuff. But I'm giving it a good playthrough now. Like I said, I just did it like an hour and a half. I'm gonna continue playing it. I don't know if this will take me away from another game that I'm looking forward to. You and I are both looking forward to.
Yeah.
But I have to mention this. The first, and this might get you to play it. The first mission takes place in a region called Dankit.
Oh, I love Dankit.
Just the name, just Dankit. I just love the name when they said, and they
So wait,
they
do you
voice
have
act everything in the game too, and like the voice acting actually doesn't match up to some of the subtitles, but they say you need to go to Dankit.
So you go to an inn and like you meet somebody and
What
they're
are you
like,
talking
listen,
about?
SkyForge.
SkyForge. There's a place called
So
Dankit.
you go to an inn and there's a guy in there that you talk to, and he's like, listen, I need you to go to the region of Dankit and grab me 10 dank nugs.
Dank?
Yeah, he needs you to grab 10 nugs and bring them back.
It's called Dank It.
Yeah.
There's no nugs.
No, there's nugs in Dank It.
Stop it.
There are nugs in Dank It.
What?
You have to grab 10 of them and bring them back to him.
So many nugs.
So many nugs.
So many nugs.
That's
just
not
unfair.
Wait, what game was I playing then?
Was
this the same game? Yeah,
you partaked in all of the nugs.
I had to extinguish the little fire, the little flames. They have flames and nugs there. I had to extinguish the flames.
What?
Yeah, you can only smoke if you don't have a fire going in your face.
It's some shit. It's a good game.
It is some shit.
You should try it. It's free. Why not just give it a try? It's free.
Hey, you know what? This is how everyone. This is how you get addicted. You went through high school in the DARE program. Listen to him. Listen to him.
School for the DARE program.
Okay, but listen to him. He's like, it's free. Just try it. You should try it.
Just try it.
You'll like it. Everything's good.
It's
you
like
should
you
try
guys forget that my office is the door behind me. Like, just tell me to do something. Like, play this. I will probably say no, but if you turn it on, I'll play it.
Yeah, she's gonna do it. We're gonna get her addicted.
Please play it.
I always say no. Just make me do it. Don't give me an option.
It's on PlayStation or Xbox. I don't know if it's available in Steam. I'm pretty sure it has to be though.
Sure.
Free to play MMO. But get it on Xbox so we can play together on Xbox. But that is kind of tiding me over. I really only went and got Vanishing of Ethan Carter because I needed something to play until this Friday. Monster Hunter World. Are you excited for this, Doc?
Man, I'm
I've
so
played
pumped.
More than he has.
You play? Okay. Are you excited for it, nerd girl?
I don't know.
See, that's why I didn't even ask you. You're bringing us down already.
It's because I'm drinking.
I think half the problem is like beyond like what you're doing here, which is taking up a lot of your time. Like, it's hard for you.
I haven't noticed.
It's hard for you to focus on one game because you have your
right,
business
really
and you.
Hard.
Okay, all right, fine. I tried to make the business the sole focus. We know what really you're doing. You're playing Civ the majority of the time, and then the business is like a thing you do on the side. So.
She said, I punched all the wires and got 70 moves in.
I did.
That's true. We did accomplish a whole lot of stuff.
He's like, oh, you did a lot. I'm like, don't worry. There were like 50 moves of Civ in there somewhere.
But I think it's hard for you to be able to sit down and just play one game for like a long time outside of like Civ, or one game that just captures your interest. Like Okami. Like, I really hope you finish it again, but who knows if you're going to continue with that concerted effort all the way through to the end.
If I download it on that PlayStation, I'll play it. That's the thing.
But
if I
was looking at picking up Okami. I can't
just download it.
I can't do it again. I really can't.
It's a 40-hour game.
Yeah, it was $20 again. I'm just like, I'm not doing this again.
I bought it just to have it.
I'm putting it on my.
I might play it, but I was looking at it on my Xbox at home, and I'm like, I'm not buying. I was almost about to pull the trigger.
On Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
I am.
Yeah, because it's on the PlayStation right now.
Oh, I did that already.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It is on this PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I did do that. I forgot.
But yeah, Monster Hunter, man. The only one I ever played was the PS2 one, and I hated it.
I played.
The only one I played multiplayer was PSP.
Yeah, Freedom Unite, right?
So.
Or is that 3?
I think 3 is PSP. Freedom Unite is Vita.
Vita that was Freedom Unite.
Yes.
Okay, that's the one I last played.
I played Freedom Unite, but I didn't play the online part.
Okay.
For PSP was the last one I played online.
That would have been 3. Okay.
And I love that aspect of it, and I'm afraid because I didn't like the multiplayer on Freedom Unite.
You didn't?
No.
Was it a connection issue, or did you just not like how the party system worked?
I did not like how the party system worked, and I could never find the people I wanted.
It had a loot problem in Freedom Unite. I heard.
Yes.
I heard later they fixed it. Like everybody eventually got the same thing from the drops, but it was just this fight. Like I didn't want anything to do with it after I learned that's what it was doing. I didn't know that's what it was doing. I thought I just was getting like whack shit.
No, you
didn't realize that people were just taking this shit.
Shit.
Whack shit.
Whack shit. Well, that's the word I was using back in Vita days.
That's true.
It was whack shit.
So, in Nick Jr.'s eyes, it is still the Vita days.
What system are you looking at this for, Doc?
I'm getting it for Xbox.
I
but
can't
rumor,
play it on Xbox.
Rumor has it. You know, like
then
that
you
Adele
should
song?
be getting it for free on PS4.
I may be getting a freebie
I might be getting it on PS4
for the PlayStation.
So you gotta wait.
The purchase is gonna be Xbox for sure.
Okay, but you are gonna purchase Xbox.
Yes,
okay, that's great because I
can't play Monster Hunter on Xbox.
Huh?
I can't play Monster Hunter on Xbox.
I know, it's very weird.
Why?
That's like playing Final Fantasy on Xbox.
That's what I did. Okay. I did that too.
Yeah, but you're a weird Xbox whore. I couldn't.
I know. I'm only doing this because the people that I know that I'll be able to be like call up like and be like, hey, I want to play this game because we've been talking about this for over a month and a half. Like I'm gonna call these guys up on the weekend and be like, I want to play some games. And I'll be like, all right, sweet, let's load up Monster Hunter. We're all ready to go because they're like a group, like a Destiny group.
And they're gonna be on. Xbox.
They're gonna be on because they're always
Tell them
playing
to add
Destiny.
me to that group. I'll play Saturday night.
But
we need a third or fourth person at some point. Then yeah, for sure.
There's no like. Imagine playing Gears on PlayStation. Like it's that kind of feeling for me. Like,
I could imagine.
Don't have those feelings. A game's a game.
No, that isn't true at all.
Could you imagine playing Mario on an Atari Jaguar? I can't.
No, that was gross, and you should eat some soap.
I'm gonna go wash my mouth out.
Can we do God of War on
beer.
Xbox?
No.
Oh my god.
Can we try Uncharted on Nintendo?
No. There are certain things.
Uncharted would be really good on the Switch.
No, but shut up.
All that
Just
fucking climbing, that would be sweet on the Switch.
Because like you're so used to the same controller for a type of game.
Only if you could play it on the Wii U.
Huh?
Uncharted.
Uncharted?
No.
All the puzzles, you look at the maps on the screen. Oh, that would be.
That's what I like the most about the Wii U.
And the Wii U just grew legs and walked away.
No. Oh. I only played Black Ops. Which one was Wii U? 2?
Yeah, Black Ops 2.
On the Wii U.
Oh, I thought you
the map.
Because everything, your HUD was on the tablet. So the screen, like the TV, was clear of everything.
Oh, okay.
And it was fantastic. And when you call in strikes and stuff, you tap the map.
See, a lot of games could take advantage of that. I can see it on Uncharted doing that. Just clearing the HUD and just
the problem is
straight.
Everyone hates Nintendo until Nintendo makes something people want, and then they're all like, "Oh, take our games."
Yeah. I've never hated Nintendo.
And the Switch is like that.
It's the the Switch is.
I was thinking about that too. Remember, like this time last year, we saw that one graphic at the Nintendo Direct where they had all the publishers and developers that were doing something for the Switch, and we saw From Software on there, and we're like, "What the fuck could they be doing for a Switch?"
And now we know.
And it's fucking Dark Souls, but it's a game we already played.
Like,
that's the dumbest shit.
Darkness.
Who would have known it was something we already played though?
Yeah, but it's also coming out for every other system. It's not like it's just coming for Switch.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, I thought it would have been something.
I'm upset though because they were like, "We're never making another Dark Souls game again. So fuck you guys." And I was like, "Well, what? Why? Like, we love these games. Keep making them." And then they're like, "Just kidding. We're making Dark Souls remastered for the Xbox, PlayStation, and the Switch." And you're like, "Shut up, idiots." I'll probably play it anyway.
Okay.
You know, I got rid of my Skyrim. I literally bought Skyrim for Switch, turned it on, played like an hour of it, turned it off, got rid of it.
You got rid of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have time for it.
You're not gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna trade in Wolfenstein 2 for Monster Hunter World.
I'm so angry at you.
Why would he
God,
be mad at you?
I'm so angry at you. Ah!
Did you just try sarcasm?
Nothing. I think he attempted it.
Did you just try sarcasm?
No. It wasn't sarcasm.
Why would he be mad at you for trading a Wolfenstein?
I didn't like Wolfenstein.
Ultimately, because I haven't played it.
Oh, that's okay. You're not missing anything.
He's so big on I gotta finish games. Why don't you finish games?
No, you don't have to finish that game.
That wasn't the fight. The fight was the reason you stopped was because of him, and he took insult to that.
Man. Anyway, I'm really glad you're doing it. Good for you, man. It's gonna be great. We'll have a Monster Hunter tournament. People want us to stop talking.
People want us to stop talking.
No, they want Melissa to be here instead of me.
Oh,
no, they never said instead of me. It would be like two of me's on the show, though. Maybe two of us would equal one Doc.
Well, Ace has a question for Braz.
Ace Platinum has a question?
Yes. He wants to know if you can make this mix that he came up with.
No, it's disgusting.
Yeah, well, we're just going to card him straight to the ER right after.
Oh, the Pepsi Coors?
Yeah, a Bud Light and a Pepsi. Don't worry, I think I got a third concoction that we'll just throw in there.
Fire.
But we'll save that for later.
Fire.
Okay.
What are you writing an essay about over there?
I'm rewriting this question that came in.
I'll wait for you.
Okay, so this question came from John in the email. I didn't bring my emails up, but I remember the question, so I just retyped it here. But this is John in Ohio. That's where we're from. That's funny, right?
It's not so really weird. Like, it's like we're neighbors.
So he had a question for us, and we're going to make this our question of the week. You can email your questions if you have a question of the week for us, or you want to make a question of the week. Email it to podcast@onelighttoplay.com. Before we get to news, let's hash this out. All right, so John asked, with all the games you guys play and love, I guess he meant guys and gals.
That's fine.
Okay.
Guys,
I know you have your favorites,
take offense.
but there are so many new games coming out this year. My question is, if you can only play 3 games this year, including your staple games, what would they be? So I assume he's asking if we only were able to play 3 games.
3 of the new games?
And they don't have to be new games. They don't have to be games coming out. That's what I think that he said, including your staple games.
So the ones we currently own.
Yes.
Okay.
If you were only able to play 3 this year, what would they be?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
I'm ready?
Yeah, you're ready.
Oh, okay, I am ready.
You've been reading this question for a week. I just heard it.
Yeah.
So
okay,
I gotta think.
Okay. So this is a little. It has been a little difficult for me in how I pose this. Okay. And it is the way he asked the question. It's just like including your staple games, because one of my staple games is Madden.
Really? As of 2 weeks ago.
You hit the desk.
It's always been my staple game.
It's all you
not,
today.
but you never mentioned it to any of us.
But I play it all the time.
Your best friend is in the other room,
He's
and even
lying.
he was
He's
lying. He's
He
your best
knows I
friend.
play
He's
Madden.
not your
That
best
is
friend, Braz.
sarcasm.
He's not your best friend.
I am not.
Oh,
He knows
he
I
just
play
dissed
Madden.
you,
I
bro.
play a ton of Madden.
He just dissed you, bro. He doesn't even know you.
I think he's confusing Madden with FIFA.
I think he's confusing best friends
Yeah, I
with
play-
somebody else, because
I
I
play a lot
surely
of
am
Madden,
not.
or a lot of FIFA.
No, you do not.
That's what he's trying to say.
I remember he bought FIFA 17 and played a lot of it.
I got that from work.
FIFA's
Played
awesome.
a lot of it.
Yeah,
FIFA
you did.
17? I did get that from work.
Yeah, I remember.
I didn't play 18.
I got that from work too. You got that from work.
Did I get 18
Yeah.
from work that fast?
Did you Ronaldo it?
No, we didn't get Ronaldo edition.
I think I did get 18.
Yeah, you did.
Well, then why even bother playing it if you don't have the Ronaldo edition?
No one gives a fuck about FIFA.
Oh, that was awesome.
Not in the
Plays
United
Platinum.
States.
So this is the thing too. So Ace Platinum picks Rocket League, GTA, and FIFA. So
Somebody
no
cares about
games that are
FIFA.
coming out this year unless he said FIFA 19. And this is the bag. This is the trick. I think this is a setup. Because what it says then is if I say I only want to play 3 games this year and I put Madden on that list, I have to then clarify which year I'm talking about. So if I say Madden 18, I'm playing Madden 18 all this year, even when 19 comes out. But if I say Madden 19, I can't play
use 2
Madden.
of your slots.
I can't play Madden again until August.
Man,
That's
so
hard.
use 2 of
right?
your slots.
that
I
sounds
just
like.
use 2 of my slots for Madden, and then.
Well, good news. At least we know
Assassin's Creed.
we know the months he'll be on suicide watch.
Right.
So 3 games for me this year. It would have to be Madden. I'm gonna go with 19.
He's doubling down on Madden. I
I'm gonna go
can't.
with Madden
I thought it was a
19.
joke.
I'm gonna go with Monster Hunter, and I'm gonna go with Heroes of the Storm.
Okay, so 1 new game and 2 that you basically
And
love
2
and you've
I've
played
already
forever.
because I mean if you're only limited to 3 games, and when I read this question,
So
I started
you have
thinking,
no
like,
interest
For
in
a
Red
whole
Dead-
year? For the rest of your life?
No
For the-
Red
for
Dead
the whole
Redemption.
year.
Oh.
You'd rather
For the
play
year.
Heroes of the Storm than Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes.
You mean Grand
Red-
Theft Horse.
Yeah, I know. Really?
And yeah, that's so.
You'd
what
rather
about
play
your,
Monster
what-
Hunter, which
what-
you haven't even played the beta yet.
I
Then
think
Red Dead Redemption?
I would find more playability in Monster Hunter because I know I can get online and play with more people or have these experiences.
Dude, Red Dead Redemption is a game that will never
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Ever.
do
It's
you
like
mean it'll
Grand
never
Theft
end?
5.
GTA.
It's the same thing.
Because
It
they have
That's
never
why I
online-
keep
ends.
calling it Grand Theft
Because
Horse.
they have an online function to it.
Absolutely.
Like a Grand
I
Theft
hate
Horse.
I hate Grand Theft Auto Online.
Oh.
Have you ever heard me like excited?
no,
about
I'm
it?
just-
No,
I'm
but
just
no one
saying.
heard you excited about Madden either
I've been more excited about Madden than some Grand Theft
in the
Auto.
past 2 weeks.
Wow.
But yeah, so I would say Monster Hunter over Red
Okay,
Dead Redemption 2.
that's cool. I'm happy about
So what about your 3?
it. God of War would definitely be a game I have to play. If I didn't, I'd be very upset. That definitely would be one. The second game would be Shadow of the Colossus. And then
See ya, Ace Platinum. He's out.
later, brah. From Down Under.
You said Shadow of Colossus?
Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus and God of War for sure. And then
Wait, one of your games of 3 games you can't play anything
why you gotta
else.
criticize me?
You can't play anything else. And you're
Okay.
going to play a game
I had to
you've
pick 3
already
games this
played
whole year.
before?
I had to pick 3 games this whole year
Yeah.
for this year.
for this year.
And I want Shadow of the Colossus because I want it. Because I have to.
Okay.
I have to. I
Okay.
love that game.
The new one coming out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm thinking like you ripped out the PS2.
No, the new one. God of War.
Got that.
And then probably like Knack 2. Love that game. Just Knack 2. Love Knack.
Says this like this is sarcasm.
No,
I
that
think he's
the
pulling
last
whole
one. The
Madden
last
shit.
one is.
Okay.
The last one. All right, sorry. So a third game that like I'd have to pick.
Kick me again, and you have no legs.
I didn't. Ah!
You're not even taking a foot.
Shoot. I hate this. I'm gonna have to like just pick a dumb game, like, and just be like fine with it.
Super Mario Galaxy.
No, I already beat it.
I thought
Format
it would
your
be
save.
Zelda. I thought
You know what? I haven't finished all the Zelda stuff, so give me Zelda. I'll take Zelda. Zelda would be the third game. I still want to continue more. It's on my Switch right now.
Is that what you were playing before the show?
Yeah.
Nah. You got the motorcycle already, right?
No, the game's just super boring. I barely play it.
You got the motorcycle?
No, I don't want to play it. It's boring.
Do you got a motorcycle?
No.
Okay.
I don't. But it's a
No?
boring game.
I know.
I don't understand why anybody likes that game.
I feel the same way.
I put 100+ hours into a game that sucks.
I know.
Actually, I could say that about
I did
Final-
exactly
I
that.
could say that about Final Fantasy 15.
I did the same thing about Mass Effect Andromeda.
You called it Game of the Year.
It is my game of the year.
Oh my god.
Actually, Madden's my game of the year.
No, I was going to say, don't you dare. All right. Anyway,
Andromeda's a close second.
you're 3.
Nerdy Girl, you're 3.
Is it Godzilla coming? What was that? You hearing that?
The Godzilla.
The Godzilla.
Yes. The one and
God
only.
of War. Civ.
Excuse me.
The third one is the hardest.
That third one is hard, right? You can't pick up any other game. I'm the only one.
That's why I picked Zelda, because I knew I could probably play Zelda for a whole year.
So you
if
have
not
2 new
replay it.
games on your list. I have 1 new game on mine.
Well, we're talking 2018. You gotta have some new games on your list.
You have at least God of War on your list.
Absolutely.
And that's interesting because that means like of games
Soul
coming out
Calibur.
this year. We're only list.
Ooh.
What's that?
New Soul Calibur.
She wants to
New
play in the
Soul-
stage of history.
I see that. I can see that. I probably missed that one. I could probably replace the Soul Calibur from Madden instead.
Well, you could watch me play.
I like that too. We can still watch.
We
You
could
didn't
share.
say anything about
We could-
watching.
We all have this. We all have different games, except for you
Except
and I
for
share
God of
God of War.
Ooh, can I co-op with someone? And would it count with my third game if I co-op with someone?
I don't understand
Co-op,
what you mean.
What do you mean?
So if you picked Soul Calibur and I just played it with you, does that count as a game that I played of my 3?
No, we're all on a desert island, and we all have 3 games and a TV and a system with 1 single source of electricity. And this
I
is
guess
the
the
only 3
question
games we
says-
play.
Well, then I have 2 systems.
You can't. You can only have 1.
God of War is not coming out on PC.
Well, this just say actually if you can
PS4.
only play
Civ.
3 games. So I guess it wouldn't count
Oh.
because you have to play it.
Oh god. Oh god. I hope you can
Jesus.
figure out a solution. Sounds
Pew!
like
I
it's gonna
told
be
you, God of
Soul
War on
Calibur I
Nintendo.
play on
God of War on
Xbox, by the
Switch.
way.
What?
That's it.
Soul Calibur gets played on Xbox, by the way.
Really?
You gonna do it on Xbox?
Yeah, I always do.
That makes sense.
I can't do that.
Why?
I gotta
It's
do
got a
something.
better
Because
controller.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do I like fighting games on a PlayStation.
Is he a real person?
Which is
sometimes?
funny because he only plays Injustice on
he's
Xbox.
not a real
so-
person. I don't think sometimes.
No, he doesn't make sense. I only like fighting games on PlayStation, says the guy who just got his ass kicked in Injustice on Xbox.
Because that's
So-
what I happen to have it on.
But you chose to
By
buy it on
mystery?
Xbox.
Okay, what is it? Full disclosure, I bought Injustice 2 on Xbox because I was working at that place at the time. and
So
it was
what?
It was a game I needed to demo, so that's the reason I had it on
Ask him
Xbox.
for the game.
It wasn't a.
It wasn't
a
one of those
first party.
titles.
Then steal it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I don't work here anymore.
That's probably why. That might be why you don't work there.
I've always played I think I've played Soul
GameCube. You
Calibur on
played
everything.
GameCube, I'm sure.
GameCube.
Yeah, I think.
Well, with that one, because of the different characters, I bought it for all 3.
Did we do Soul Calibur on Dreamcast?
Everyone did.
Everyone did.
Okay, I was making sure that
Soul
was
Calibur
Dreamcast.
2.
I did it on.
I
right?
Game was
played
great.
on Dreamcast.
Was that 2 or 3?
No, Soul Calibur was on Dreamcast. And Soul Blade.
I just realized something. The next Katamari game should be called Katakari.
That was my old GameStop name tag.
Are you serious?
Yeah, when I worked with you.
I don't remember. Why do you have to keep doing that?
Because the original store.
The shit out of the table.
I did it.
Because my phone left.
She doesn't have her phone there.
I didn't have my phone.
I'm sitting here like this. I've got my hands locked in place.
No, not at all. Did that help?
I am locked in place right now. I will not let this hand.
But I do
this.
Is
that why you turn that way? Like
yeah, so I don't have to hit things.
Okay.
I've been very fidgety. Can you look at my paper?
Katakari.
Here, I got
when we worked at the first store together.
I got a quick 3 you might like.
What's your 3?
All right. I'm gonna have to go Rock Band for sure.
Okay.
We don't deal
rock out with your band.
We don't deal with real rockers in here. Definitely Grand Theft Auto. And give me.
Wait, you pick Grand Theft Auto over Red Dead Redemption 2 now at this point? Now I'm with you. Like, if you pick Grand Theft Auto, you might as well just get Grand Theft Horse and play a newer version of the same shit.
Nope, don't want it.
Ollie.
No, don't tell him names. He'll say yes.
Don't put that kind of shit in his head.
No, I just know him that well.
I just keep playing PT over and over since you guys
are
not on you. Like when you're talking, it's not like actually on you.
Oh,
stop it!
Like he's looking straight at it, but you don't like to see like on camera.
There we go.
I didn't want to show you that.
Why does it look like there's a thick layer of smoke in his room? Are you on fire?
It probably is.
Did the computer go on fire?
I think
and you just don't want to tell us?
I think it did. You guys shouldn't see it in here.
Look at Mario all drunk on the back there.
He is. He's just.
Did you hear how I said it, by the way? I thought about it.
We don't know what these guys do.
No, the Mario part. I said it correctly.
Mario!
Melissa Marie Phoenix will play Rock Band with LEM. Melissa Marie Phoenix puts Katamari on her list.
I want to put Katamari, but...
I think somebody gave us a list
Soul
earlier,
Calibur.
Too. There are 3. Ace Platinum puts, before he left, Rocket League, GTA, and FIFA.
Right, we read that already.
Maybe swap FIFA with Call of Duty Black Ops 2?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
the only reason I didn't put Katamari on there is because I would feel really upset if I was missing out playing the new Soul Calibur.
If you picked the first one and then a second one came out and you didn't have it on your list of 3, that would be disappointing, huh?
Because Katamari is the best series of games to ever have.
You're in the same boat with my Madden then. I know how you feel.
I don't think those boats are literally the same size nor in the same ocean.
Nope. My boat looks like a plane. Your boat is a boat.
We're gonna be right back for some news. We're gonna take a short break. If you guys are in the chat room, hang out in the chat room. Somebody will be in there. We'll be talking.
We don't know who.
We'll be talking. We'll be saying some shit. Want you to know.
She changed her name. Oh, never mind. She's on 2 things now. Never mind. Okay.
I'm going to just run through this one. I want you to know. One Life to Play Maincast is brought to you by Gamefly. Gamefly.com has over 8,000 new releases and classics available for rent on Xbox One, 360, pretty much all the systems. Anything you can think of. As a Gamefly member, you can rent as many console and handheld games as you want. Get them delivered right to your mailbox for one low monthly fee. You can even do that with Blu-rays and DVDs too. Did you know that?
Is it called DVD Fly or Movie Fly?
Huh?
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Blu-rays and DVDs.
Huh.
And it's from the same place.
Okay.
Gamefly. Same place. Same place does it.
So confused.
No, it's not confusing at all.
I know.
All you have to do is head over to GameflyOffer.com/OneLifeToPlay, and you can get yourself a free 30-day trial. That's one game out at a time, but all you have to do is pick that game. They'll send it out to you. You get to play it for as long as you want. If you want to keep it, you just pay a little fee. Keep the game. They'll send you the case. They'll send you the manual. I don't think there's manuals anymore, but whatever came inside the case, they'll send it to you too.
Do you often get reactions from people when you tell them about this offer where they go, "Surely you jest"?
Yes, I do. And if you don't want 30 days, you can get a low price for the next 3 months of only $9.50. Regular price is $16.
$9.50.
So, yeah, you're still getting a huge deal right there.
Can't believe.
Be like other great gamers. Get your free trial today. Go to GameflyOffer.com/OneLifeToPlay. That's GameflyOffer.com/OneLifeToPlay for your 30-day trial. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back in 10 minutes.
Sure.
With the news.
I like that you go verify with me. That was cute.
Yeah, I have to. We'll be back with the news. Thanks for watching.
Johnny B. Good. Johnny B. Good. DJ Johnny be good. DJ Johnny be good.
All right, guys, we are back. Second half, Maincast episode 904 or 904. Maybe that's why I'm getting looks. Like, are you? Yeah, make Godzilla work. Godzilla.
I didn't know they were still here.
Godzilla is in the lounge right now, building a bathroom for us, or bathrooms, so to speak. You guys are watching Maincast episode 904 for January 25th. This is the second half, part 2. If you don't know,
Second half part 2. Would that be part 3?
second half, comma, part 2, Oxford, comma,
That's not
and
the word, Oxford,
and the
comma.
rest of the show. If you're not aware, you can find One Like to Play Maincast on the replays over on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, Smashcast, or directly on our website, oneliketoplay.com. Find the app on Android, Google Play Store. Look for One Like to Play. Download the app. Be a part of the show. You can find all of our feature streams along with our favorite streamers too. If you stream some on Twitch or Mixer, give us a shout out. Let us know where we can find your stream at. Who knows? We might post your URL in our stream section. When you said no, just no on that.
No, I was laughing because I was dancing while you were talking, and then I came around and I saw I was shaking my butt on the camera.
Oh yeah, that was happening.
And he was like, I should put it on that camera, so I backed up.
LEM is in the producer room. He's on the 1s and 2s. We call that camera 1 and 2. But he's back there in the producer room, hanging out, having a good time. We hope you're having a good time too. You can have more good times with the crew of One Like to Play, checking out some games, checking out the lounge, the One Like to Play gaming and eSports lounge. We have the beta coming up next month. That's in a couple weeks here, actually in a week. But you know, we'll get started and get that going. If you want to be part of the beta, help stress test the system, make sure that everything is on the up and up, and check out all the things that we're offering at One Like to Play gaming and eSports lounge. You can do so by signing up for our absolutely free beta. It's not absolutely free because I guess you got to pay for some gas to get here. I don't know. If you can walk too, so then that would make it absolutely zero free. Would it be zero free? It would have a zero. It would just be free. It would be zero. Okay. So for if you like zero or like free, then you can join the beta. Do that by going to oneliketoplay.com/beta. Filling out the form. Nerdigirl will be getting back to you with some dates and times to see if you are available to come in and check us out, help us out, all that stuff too. Big event coming up in April at the lounge. Ground Zero is going down. Oh, say that again.
Ground Zero.
Yep, and snip that.
And one more time.
Ground Zero.
I love it. All right, you can check out Ground Zero in April 28th to be exact, happening at the lounge. First regional tournament event brought to you by Outer Haven and One Life to Play. It's a FGC series. A lot of fighting games. You name the top 5 fighting games, is going to be there. Name them. What are your top 5 fighting games?
Primal Rage.
Yes.
River City Ransom.
Yes.
Street Fighter, obviously.
Okay.
Clay Fighters.
I want to say
EX3 though.
I was gonna say Clay Fighters
Really?
too. Good one. I was gonna see if he mentioned it.
War Gods.
War Gods. Okay.
N64.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I don't know, probably like Samurai Showdown 3.
Yes, I see that.
No.
I see that. I can see that happening.
All right, so fine. Samurai Showdown's not in there. We'll probably do like Darksiders 2.
Yes.
Or
Could
That's
be.
absolutely
Darkstalkers.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Well, Doc Hawkman is only 20% right. Street Fighter 5 will be there. All those other games will not. But we'll be doing some Injustice 2. We'll be doing some Marvel vs. Capcom
Clay
Infinite.
Fighters is technically here.
Yes, if you wanted to jump on some Clay Fighters, you'll have opportunity to do that too. But lots of fighting game going down that day at Ground Zero. If you want more information, you can find Outer Haven on Facebook or check out our Facebook page or go directly to smash.gg/GZ as in
Ground Zero.
yes.
It's just easier to go to Facebook and find it.
Yes.
Just do that.
We are in regular entry fee, so that is $15 if you are looking to be a participant.
It's still discounted.
It's still discounted. Yes, it's
It
definitely.
goes all the way up to 30.
Yeah, you don't want to be the last minute procrastinator. It's called a procrastinator special,
Yep.
where you'll be $30 at the door, $25 a week before the event.
Like that.
So, you know, get in while those spots are still available. It's going down. We got a good number of signups already. So if you want to be a part of that, again, check us out on Facebook or Outer Haven on Facebook as well. Let's get to some news. This news music. You don't hear it? Oh, okay. All right. News is up. Let's see what we have. What do we have? First up in news. This is big, and I kind of want to blend this into the same thing. First off, let's talk a little bit about what games with gold on Xbox we're going to be seeing next month, the month of February.
I always like covering these because I think it's fun to know that for that $60 that you're paying every year,
yeah,
like you can play with your friends, you can chat with your friends, but you get a bunch of free games.
People sometimes forget about those.
I know, that's why I think it's important that we do our due diligence.
Probably the day after they go off.
As soon as they go off, you don't get the emails like last chance to
Do
get.
you know how many emails I get?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I have 4 email addresses I check 15 times a day.
This.
On top of that, I thought these 4
was
were
all
very
what?
good.
I just chugged because I thought it was going to cool up. So burn in the face. The entire thing is burning right now.
You'll be fine.
I might be drunk in about a minute and a half.
You will be fine.
All of a sudden I just fall over. I'll be fine.
Start drinking out of a mug. Drink your Jack and Coke out of a mug.
I don't have to clean anything when I'm done.
That's true. I have an issue with that.
Yes.
I did fix it.
You did.
I fixed it today.
I appreciate
I cleaned my mugs. I cleaned my mugs.
Did you clean the pitcher?
No. I thought Lou did that. Then I came back and saw it.
Like you cleaned your face?
I cleaned my mugs. Yeah, I have multiple faces. Exactly.
He washed his face today, guys.
All right, February 1st. That's next Thursday. We get to see 2 titles. Shadow Warrior, Xbox One.
You know
title.
anything about that game?
Yeah, I remember Shadow Warrior.
It's like a cross between like.
Wait, this is a new. Oh, I'm thinking Shadow Complex.
Yeah, no. This game is like a cross between like a high action ninja film meets Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh,
like
so this is a new title?
No.
Overblown, ridiculous like violence in the game.
No.
And
is this third person?
It's first.
First person.
First person.
Oh yeah, it's a great weird series of games.
How old is this game?
3 years old.
Yeah, about they have a sequel.
Okay, then I've probably seen
You've
this
seen
before.
if you saw that cover, you'd be like, oh, that one.
Okay.
It's definitely been around.
It's got a black cover. It's got like a shuriken on the front. It's
okay.
all kind of
is the black representative of Shadow?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Also, February 1st, this is going to be a 360 title compatible back to your Xbox One. Split second racing game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the last racing game that was made by the Criterion team.
Yeah, but didn't the same team do
Burnout style?
Didn't they do
Burnout?
Not Burnout.
Yeah.
No, it was. I know Burnout, and they did do Burnout. That's true. They did. What is the other? It was the other racing game, Blur.
No, they did not.
Who
do
did
Blur? It's Activision probably. I don't remember exactly, but
Okay.
I think it was Activision.
Not Polygon.
I don't know.
Well, that was in Playground, right?
No. I'm thinking of the cover.
Blur was
Split
Bizarre Creation Activision.
publisher.
I was right.
Who developed
Bizarre Creations.
Bizarre? Okay, that's
Whatever.
not in any relation then. All right, so split second.
7.5.
Yeah.
Split second, nice little game you can pick up if
Yeah.
you're interested in racing titles. That's going to be available from the 1st through the 15th, and then get immediately replaced on the 16th. Also backwards compatible. Nice title here.
Crazy Taxi.
I refuse to play it on Xbox.
What?
Why? Don't you want to make
Dreamcast.
some
Yeah, I
crazy
guess. I mean,
money?
that's true. That's one of those PlayStation games. Like
What?
Crazy
Dreamcast,
Taxi.
you
brah.
crazy person.
I'm going to do that on PlayStation. I would have to do that
You
on
are
PlayStation.
What does
Broken.
it matter?
I know, definitely
It's-
broken. It says it on a shirt. You can find that at
Sure.
oneliketoplay.com/shop.
It has to be either PlayStation. Nope. Fuck my life. Dreamcast.
Yes, PlayStation. You had it right.
Dreamcast or arcade. Or Godzilla.
That one banging
You
system.
know, legend has it, if you find a discarded Godzilla tooth, it has no Panda tooth. It has the power to summon Godzilla. Did you know
I
that?
want all the panda teeth. Then I love Godzilla. I started clapping. And
Why do you want to take this? You love Godzilla? You want to take the teeth of pandas?
Yeah,
no,
pandas.
the discarded one when they fell out.
Yeah,
His face.
pandas. They usually lose them when they're chewing on candy bones and fences.
Candy bones, or just
No, just
candy, and
bones and fences. That's usually how you'll find a discarded panda tooth.
I did
They're
not.
the
I did not know where to look
smartest
for.
of God's creatures.
Who
They're
gave
right up
them
there
candy?
with koala.
You never saw Syphil and Ollie, did you?
No, I guess
Syphil
not.
and Ollie.
What is
It was
this?
an MTV show with sock
With the
puppets.
sock puppets.
No.
Oh, they have a great
no.
song called "The Pandas Are Coming."
That's true.
And that's where that was lyrics from the song.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
That's right.
I was not aware. All right.
How didn't you watch
Taxi.
I didn't watch a lot of MTV as a child.
It wasn't child. It was like high school.
Again, I was more
Too busy with the bitches.
TLC. The channel, not
Oh.
not the music
Did
group.
you chase
not,
waterfalls?
Not
He
the
loves
music
tender
group.
loving care.
No,
He
TLC,
likes
Discovery.
us.
I watched it was BET instead of MTV for me.
Bet.
Shocking way to be a
I don't.
stereotype.
It is what it is. You know, it is what it is.
And he wore FUBU
Yes, I wore a lot of FUBU.
for us by us.
And Jabot jeans. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a lot of that.
I
We
wore
had Jabots
Jinkos.
instead of Jinkos. Well,
It's
I
okay.
did wear Jinkos too, though. I wore Jinkos too.
What about Ed Hardy?
I didn't.
I
And
love-
No, I was
Did
I
you
was
wear
out
the
of
affliction.
I was out of high school by the time Ed Hardy came
Okay.
around. But I remember going to community
Ed
college.
Hardy was right near the end of our high school.
No, I mean I didn't see Ed Hardy until like college.
Well,
like it was
you're wrong.
2002 when I really saw Ed Hardy.
I had Ed Hardy glasses in high school.
Oh God.
In high school, I had Polo Ralph Lauren glasses. That was
These
my
are
shit.
currently Vera Weck. No, they're not.
My glasses were.
Vera Bradley.
Are you sure they're not DK?
Vera Bradley.
Okay.
I wanted Versace's, but
Oh.
Evil
No.
Ash
Oh,
said firm no.
did you
Very
want
rarely
Versace?
does he like say no to something like that. Like usually he's like,
God,
don't
you
do
guys
that.
have first world problems.
But he was
Yeah,
like,
right.
no, you
I
don't.
got
do
mine from Walmart. Do you guys ever heard of that company? They're
No.
pretty prestigious.
Don't forget about
Stitches.
Tommy and Nautica's.
All right.
I don't even care. I quit.
Okay, we got March 16th, or actually February 16th through March 16th for the Xbox One. You're gonna get Assassin's Creed Chronicles India. That
Did
is
they
the
do
one I
China,
did not
like,
play.
3 months ago.
They did China. This is India.
What's the third one? There's a third one. China, India. I had it on Vita.
Oh shit.
There was a third one, right?
No.
Yes.
Nope.
China, India,
Never happened.
Saudi
Um,
Arabia.
It might
Russia.
have been
What?
Agrabah.
Was it Russia?
Agrabah.
What does this say? Russia? Assassin's Creed? Is that another one that they're doing?
Norway.
Agrabah.
Everything's back in Agrabah.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, that was it. It was Russia.
Was it?
They did Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia. That was in 2016. China
didn't
was
play
in
that one.
2015.
Yeah.
In India, I guess that was 2007.
15.
That's 15?
That was one of the first ones. I played on Vita. I don't remember. I don't even know where my Vita is. Yes, I do. I lied to everyone.
You
I
let
apologize.
somebody borrow it.
No.
No?
It's on top of the TV in the nerd room.
2016 was India.
Okay.
So India came out before China.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Well, you do get that free next month.
It's good stuff.
I did not play that one. I think I only played
China.
China. I did not play. I didn't even know there was
Did you
fucking
like it?
Russia. It was all right. It was just like
2D Assassin's Creed.
I liked it.
but I mean, it was quick. It didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed to me. It just felt like
No.
any old platformer. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you put platformer next to it, I'll play it. Play it?
I'll apply it.
I wish you would have made our Wi-Fi password Assassin's Cream.
I haven't made a Wi-Fi password. That was default.
No, Assassin's Cream.
I'll make it Dave likes the D. How about that?
No,
Is it ass?
I did play.
Assassin's
I
Creed?
played the D over the yesterday.
Okay.
It's a PlayStation.
What?
It's a PlayStation game.
No, there
and
is a
its
PlayStation
actual
game
name
called
is
D.
called D.
Okay, but you didn't play the D.
No, there was no dick involved.
Please clip that.
There's a difference between playing D and playing the D.
No, I played a game called D,
Dick.
and then the sequel, DP,
Okay.
D2,
Wow,
That's a different game.
Destiny 2.
that's true. Okay, those are your free games. Xbox games with gold that you get for next month, the month of February.
But
it leads us on. Who here actually has Xbox Game Pass?
Can I have that back?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
It is mine now. You can get it back after class.
Okay.
Here.
Nope.
Thank you.
No Game Pass for you?
No.
No.
I has
it. This is pretty awesome. Microsoft announced that as of does this have like a true starting date of when this is going down?
when the release of the first one comes.
The first of these games. Yeah. Okay, so basically Microsoft announced that to their Xbox Game Pass, certain first-party titles, or really all first-party titles, will be released in Xbox Game Pass day and day with first release.
Wop, wop.
These titles include Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3, Forza Motorsport, Halo, and they even kind of squeezed in Gears in there. We don't know if there's a Gears 5.
Gears 3.
5.
Well, these are like these upcoming games. It's not just 4? Like Gears 4, I believe, is already part of the Game Pass.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. So these are actually.
He said that in the most
but so is Forza.
So actually, Forza is not. So these are all upcoming games.
It's not? How do I have it? I bought it. Never mind.
Yeah, you bought that.
Okay.
Yeah. I was even surprised like Horizon 3 is not in Game Pass yet.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not a Horizon fan. I only play the straight up motorsports. That's
well, Horizon 3 did just get the 4K enhanced update. It looks really good.
That's older than my
it looks really good. Did you say then your friendship with me?
With Dave.
Oh.
Doc Hawkman.
You still haven't played Gran Turismo.
I'm afraid to.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hate it.
So
I hear it spin up every day when I turn on the PlayStation in my bedroom.
Hello, who's that? Init 3? Init? I like that name. Okay, so what do we think of this? Games that are gonna go on sale for day one. None of these titles on here, including like Sea of Thieves, is like a $40 release. These are $60 AAA titles.
Sea of Thieves is gonna be a $60 game.
Yes.
Yeah. Why would it not?
I don't know. I thought it was a 40.
No.
Continue.
I don't think they're gonna give it to me for free. I've been in the insider beta all this time. I was in the alpha too. I wonder if I just get the game. That would be fucking awesome. But these are pretty hot titles that they're just putting right into Game Pass. $10 a month it costs you for Game Pass. There is no yearly access to Game Pass, so it's not like you can pay $40 for the year or $50 for the year. I don't know why they don't offer that.
I have it for the year.
You paid it what is it in full then? I thought there was no yearly option for Game Pass.
I might have gotten it as a gift from Microsoft.
I don't know. Well, that's interesting. Because right now it's only listed as $10 a month. This actually puts Xbox, when we heard Phil Spencer talk over the past 3 years, even at E3, about making games as a Netflix type service. Would this not be the initiation of that entire venture then?
Sure.
Putting these games for free.
Well, they don't have third-party support yet, for the most part. Like brand new title third-party support. So that's going to be something to see. I'm assuming all of them are just going to wait. They're going to sit back and they're going to watch it and see what happens. If it does really well, then they're going to do it.
Yeah. It's a good place to start,
Sure.
with your first-party titles.
Well,
now,
when you're desperate, you got to pull off something.
Yeah, and the desperation comes from, the idea that Microsoft even knows, they did a poor job with exclusive titles last year. Very, very poor job. The idea that even they couldn't pull it into 2018 and go forward with even Scalebound or even the release of Crackdown 3, even if that came in the month of December. They couldn't even pull the trigger on those things. So when you are a third-party developer or publisher and you're looking at what Microsoft tries to do now and say, okay, we know we didn't give you games. We gave you a killer console. I still admit, the Xbox One is, even before the X, is my console of choice when it comes to power in a console and fidelity of a console. If I wasn't on PC, if it came down to it, I would still be on Xbox One.
Why does it matter? It should be about the games. It should.
It can be about the games, but at the same time, I still think it's about the experience. So when it came to the Xbox for me, the idea that I was able to have 4K Blu-ray, I mean, that was a big deal for me when I looked at the Xbox One versus the PlayStation 4. Now, I did go PlayStation 4 first because it did have a better games a launch lineup. So I did buy a PS4 first, but overall in the generation, I found Xbox One to be a more entertaining system for me. But with this laid out, does it even say that Microsoft is not even worried about selling games, that they now want to just put it out there up front? We just want to sell the console. So you can imagine somebody now walking into a store, and as Sea of Thieves has already come out, you've got maybe this Crackdown 3 drops, and you got Halo and Forza Motorsport on the way, and you're going back to school in August. You're buying your console. You say, I'm going to get a console now. I'm going to jump on an Xbox One because it only cost me $10 to get these first-party titles. They may not be as big of exclusives as what Sony is delivering in the first half of 2018, but it still says that I can go buy a console and I don't even have to worry about buying a game. I get these kind of titles.
On the flip side of this, I also look at it where if you sign up for a monthly recurring service, right?
Right.
There is a way, and you can admit to this because you signed up for WoW, and I've done it in other MMOs as well. But you're on a monthly recurring service, or like the one week we talked about Columbia House. Mm-hmm. Remember that? Mm-hmm. You sign up for this free, awesome thing that seems larger than life, and then you forget about it.
Right.
And then there's an additional fee that next month, and you keep paying on it, and you forget. Well, in a way, I think you're almost creating like phantom income based on the fact that like the initial idea sounds incredible. It absolutely does. To play Sea of Thieves.
You got that coming out, what, March 20th?
Yes. To play Sea of Thieves for $10, realistically, if I decided to be part of this,
at least for a month, if you were on top of it and you would cancel it after a month.
Absolutely. I get 30 days with a game that costs $60.
Yeah.
That does seem incredible.
You can do the same over at GameFlyOffer.com/OneLikeToPlay.
You sure can. It's actually free, unlike Microsoft, which charges you $10. So, but I look at it like where if I did it and then I just forgot, right? Mm-hmm. Like I did the same thing with the WWE Network last year when I signed up for WrestleMania. I did the 30-day free trial, watched WrestleMania, and I counted down the days. I was like, I'm waiting right until that last day.
Cancel that boy.
And I looked at my email and I was like, oh, my subscription ends in 1 day. I'm like, cancel. Yeah. And like, I didn't let them get me, but they would have charged me that extra $10 or whatever it
Pandora got me just recently for that. I signed up during their holiday back in October for the 3 months for 99 cents. I was like, I'm going to cancel this shit. I'm going to remember it too.
I put it in my calendar immediately.
Yeah, I forgot.
You have to be diligent.
My calendar is my bitch.
I have Pandora 1 for until February 8th now.
Okay. Think about how many people though are going to sign up for something like this, especially when they hear about the deal, and then they just forget.
And they're counting on it.
They don't even use the Game Pass. But Microsoft is creating residual income for nothing. Now they're still offering something. But if nobody
they already
uses
did that with Xbox Live Gold. How many people do you think don't play an Xbox anymore? Switched over to PlayStation, forgot to cancel Gold.
Yeah.
And they put their key. I got screamed at all the time because people are getting charged.
And that's always a bad thing. And it could be because I come from knowing what happens in those instances. You know, like when you have Xbox Live Gold, this is my PSA. If you have Live, even if you have PlayStation Plus, and there's a free game offering, please just go download the game, because what you're doing is you're not showing that the service is being used as far as the offering of the free games. And the developers, the publishers, get the residual based on how many downloads they get by offering it for free. And if you're not making that incentive high enough for the publishers, that's why everybody always asks, like, how come they don't put any good games for free on Plus or Live?
But they do.
It's because the publishers don't want a part of that incentive, that the percentage of incentive that they get is nothing if you're not going and downloading them. So they don't see those numbers mean that, it doesn't translate to them. If they can see that people are downloading and getting those games, then they're more willing to say, okay, let's put our game here and we'll just take this on the back end. We're just, because it's I won't call it a write-off for them, but it ends up, they attempt for it to be a break-even point. If we don't have to sell this many units, we can give them for free and take this money up front from Microsoft or from Sony. So just download the game.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't, I say it all the time, even if you're not going to play it, just go and press the get button. Go and press the, what is it on PlayStation? Add to library. Just press that. You don't have to say, you don't even have to use any space. But when it comes to Microsoft and offering these games, this is coming from their first party. So in essence, Are they just not worried about the revenue or the game sales? Because obviously, if you download that kind of game with the same scenario, now you're understanding the back end of it too. It doesn't count towards their units sold of that title in like the first 30 days.
Maybe they're hoping enough people, because they're all multiplayer. Maybe they're hoping a lot of people are like, "Hey, I'm playing this. You have to go get it," and then all those other people will buy it.
Or just go get Game Pass. I think the game sales for them matter in the 30 days, and this is them just.
It's going to take a while for people to even get wind of this. Honestly,
Right.
like even if it's on the dashboard, there's so many advertisements on your dashboard every day you log in. Like I don't look at half that stuff. I couldn't even tell you what was on there 2 days ago when I looked at it. You know, like it just washes over because you're so used to it. So when people find out about it, sure, there's going to be people that obviously played the system right and take advantage of it, and it works to their benefit. It's a really good deal if you do it correctly.
One of the things that we have to keep in mind too is because this is in the Game Pass system, those games do cycle out, so it's not going to be there forever like it would be for Xbox Gold or Live Gold. So, you know, they won't be there for the lifetime of your ownership of the system. At some point, you're going to need to buy the game. I don't know. I don't think does Game Pass offer discounts on the titles if you decide to buy it now to own it?
No.
Most of them though are on sale on Xbox.
But they're already lower just because of the time that they've been released.
No, it's usually if you have gold, they're
Oh,
cheaper.
you get the discount on the gold. Okay, so you'll likely still get some sort of discount on the title, but just know that they won't be there forever. All right, next up we got in news. Rainbow Six Siege. We mentioned it a bit in Around the Room. It looks like
Outbreak.
They're new. You call this expansion DLC?
It's more of an event.
Event revealed. It's a 4-week event. It's called Outbreak. A 4-week event kicks off March 4th. There are cosmetic items available. You can obtain them through Progress, or you can buy them. New boxes will not have any reoccurring items that you've already received.
How cool is that?
That's a plus.
Dude, let's hold on. You got to think about that for a second.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing to me. This literally blows my mind. You have a loot crate system with items that are specific to this event that you can potentially not... You will never get a duplicate. If you earn 50 crests or crates or whatever, you won't get a duplicate.
So this is not the first time it's happened. Overwatch's recent event did make some changes to have this exact thing happen.
Okay.
And apparently, I believe the new updates that came to Destiny 2 have some corrections to their random number.
Drop.
Yeah, their drop algorithms to prevent these kind of things too. So this isn't new, but to bring it into Rainbow Six, that's pretty good. My thing is, why can't they carry that over to Division?
Well,
or at least maybe even to,
because Division's dead.
Okay, well, carry over to Ghost Recon. Like you're missing out here. Like if you have the technology, then use it on the games that you should.
Made 4 games: For Honor, Ghost Recon, Division, Rainbow Six.
Use it even in For Honor. Like
4 of them, 3 of them are doing so-so. Rainbow Six is doing quite well.
Yeah, so
which is why it's in its 3rd year. Mm-hmm. You have a game that has not had a sequel yet. You were in a 3rd year of DLC for this game. People love it still.
So how much is this?
No, well, the Outbreak is free, but season
free
year 3 is like probably $40.
I should have bought Rainbow Six over the holidays when I saw it on the
It's so good. It's so good.
You have Rainbow Six?
I do. I have it on PC and I love it.
Oh,
I don't play it very often because I'm not a big shooter guy.
Yeah.
But when I do get together with some friends, like a specific group, we play Rainbow Six. That's
a game I can play on Xbox Live.
And I love it. And for them, like this Outbreak thing, like they're not telling you it's zombies. They're saying it's a mysterious threat. But honestly, it's gonna be zombie mode for Rainbow Six. You get to play with up to 2 friends.
Okay.
Go to town, man.
Hey, how many could you play with before?
I want to say 5 people per team.
So why is this just up to 2 friends? It's just like that kind of limited
I'm assuming
event?
it's like a shortened condensed mode.
I think you're taking a step back. I mean, you're going Destiny route. There's 3-man team.
That's right. It's gonna fail just like Destiny did.
Yeah, that's gonna fail. Yeah,
it's gonna just get shut down. Anthem, here we come.
Oh man, don't even.
Well, did you hear about that?
What, Anthem?
Quick side note about the old Destiny thing. We're not gonna cover it, but Apparently, EA decided to double down on Anthem.
I say we cover it because I don't see it on this list.
No, I didn't put it on. There's not a whole lot of details on it, but they basically took their team from Dragon Age, the reboot, and like some of the other people from like Mass Effect that like stopped even making DLC. They're not even gonna bother. It's done. Game's dead.
I still say they can come out with some DLC. Like,
they're not. They've abandoned.
I still got some story shit. I got some side quests I can still do.
We call Mass Effect in the industry shovelware. All right. It's like the same crap that was on the Wii.
All right, so what's going on with
Run? Okay, so anyway, but EA is like gotten wind of the whole. They know about the Star Wars thing because they were the people who made it.
They know about the Star Wars thing. Did you hear that? EA knows about the Star Wars thing.
They were there.
They were there for it, and then they're noticing all this Destiny hate that's going on right now. A lot of people are upset with Destiny for a lot of reasons. Whatever. I don't think it's. I think those are hardcore people. Like their voices are the loudest, and that's fine. But well, they have all these problems, and they're like, okay, well, let's just, Anthem is BioWare. It's published by EA, but it's BioWare.
Mm-hmm.
Just put all our eggs in one basket, go with Anthem. It got delayed to the end of the year.
Yeah. And I think I said this last summer about that game, that we won't see that until 2019. That game is, if they wanted to do well, they need to take a lot more time than what they're trying to shove out. You cannot... I said it again, or I said it before, and I'll say it again. You cannot catch up to Destiny now. As a publisher, all these games are trying to change the style of the game that they've already. Every publisher is trying to make their game that they already have like Destiny, while Anthem was the only one that was set up to be a new title like Destiny. You should take way more time with that because you will not catch up. Everybody else is trying to catch up just by changing their game. So, yeah, I applaud EA for putting more effort and not just saying we're going to take more time to do it, but actually outlining the fact that we're going to take more time to do it. We're going to do it with these people. These are the ones who are going to make this the best game that we can make.
Don't get me wrong. EA still sucks.
Yeah, no, okay, I won't go that far. I still like Madden, and I like Mass Effect Andromeda.
Like Madden? Have you heard about that?
I've never heard of this game.
I haven't either. It's very weird.
What is this Madden you speak
Madden.
Madden.
First of all, why do they even call it Madden anymore when John Madden isn't even an announcer?
I swear to God, I thought about the same thing. They should call it this year. It should just be Gruden.
Yeah,
it should be Gruden 19.
Or Belichick. Call it Belichick.
Sweet. No.
Belichick.
Still
2019.
Brady 19.
No.
Is Madden still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now here's a guy that when he runs, he goes faster.
Here's a guy who's still breathing is alive.
I don't know these things.
Yes, Madden's alive, but it
How
would be
old
awesome
is
if
he?
they called it
Madden was like
Gruden
was like
NFL
Captain
19.
Obvious. He'd be like,
Worse than Captain
"There's a
Obvious.
guy down at the 20, which is almost near the touchdown zone. He stepped into the touchdown, and now he scored a touchdown." And you're like, "Thanks, John. Thanks, J Mad."
How old is this man?
Oh, a million.
I'm gonna say 80. Don't look at my secrets.
Freaking Madden.
36.
He's 36.
No,
John
he was
Madden
born
is
in-
36 years
He
old.
was born in 1936, so he's 82. 81, 82.
That's
My father is older than John Madden.
Oh God.
that's old enough though to retire.
81. April 10th is his birthday.
How long? Actually, the question is how long does?
Wait, he actually played football?
What if they call it Roethlisberger 2019?
Am I awful?
What if they call it Barkley 2019?
NFL 2019.
I got it. Who's the announcer guy who was yelling about the other day? The one that does like the all like the playoff games? Joe Buck? Buck 19.
Buck 19, no.
Buck 19.
No.
Sell it for $1.19. Every year is indicative of the fact that it's $1 plus a year.
Is it bad I didn't know he played football?
Who, Joe Buck?
No, John Madden.
Yeah, well, of course he played football.
I knew he was a
no
coach.
No way, is it like that?
Bradshaw 19.
Okay, he's not talking to the rest of us anymore. He's in his own show. Hi, Braz.
The Braz Show.
You guys want? Okay. This is odd. So this stems from,
especially since he ignored everything we said. I must be odd.
Okay, what'd you say?
It doesn't matter anymore.
It does.
No, I was wondering if it was a bad thing that I didn't know he played football.
That is a bad thing.
I knew he
because
coached
it's called
football.
Madden and it's a football game.
No, but I knew he coached.
Oh,
and I
you
thought
didn't know he actually
I didn't know
played?
he actually played.
Most coaches were players, except when you get like this Pat Shermer guy and.
Did our coach play football?
No, yeah, you get we are the ones that usually when you name a coach, a football coach that hasn't actually played the game, it's been a Browns coach. Yeah,
Oh.
that's weird. That is super. Like I never even thought of it that way.
got
But
it.
yes.
That's sad.
Next year's football, Manziel 19.
Oh,
No. So here is
People are
why
actually
it would
excited.
never change. I did not know this.
Okay.
Oh,
He was looking up.
As the NFL, the Players Association has therefore gives the NFL exclusive rights to your name, the NFL itself. So I guess back in 2004 there was a suit brought against EA, a lawsuit brought against EA for monopolizing the name of Madden.
Huh?
But yes.
Madden views the game as an educational tool.
Yeah.
It's not.
So ultimately, it kind of is.
Nope.
You knew what a Hail Mary was.
No, I just recognized the name of it, and that's why I kept clicking on it.
That's called
'Cause
education. That's called
nothing.
education.
No, it's
right
from
there.
listening to people speak around me.
So what do they do in a Hail Mary?
I don't know.
Would you see
Long
one in the
bomb
picture?
I don't know. They
It's a
ran
long
around
bomb.
and stuff.
See,
I learned nothing. I don't know football.
if you tried, you could have learned a lot from Madden.
Do you know what a
It
Hail
does tell
Mary
you
is
a
for
lot.
real?
No, I know.
You literally just throw the ball as far as you can down the field and hope a guy down there catches it. It's a
Oh.
Hail Mary because it's like a 1 in a million shot kind of thing.
I
1
won.
in 1,000.
I won with it. They always caught it, but that's I think because the Canton greats, we're all 99 stat on everything.
Well, that move in Blitz, NFL Blitz, is called Da Bomb.
Is it really?
Yeah. That's great. Okay.
Okay, that's
Sorry.
good.
Cool.
Ultimately, the biggest thing is NFL. EA has exclusive rights for lifetime to make an NFL game, and because the NFL has rights to the name of Madden, they will keep it Madden NFL.
Great.
He is better known as the face of Madden than as a Super Bowl winning coach and broadcaster.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's true.
I think
'cause
he's
lot
still
of
better known
kids-
as a broadcaster.
No,
though.
you know what? Most of the kids playing today
they only know they
never
probably don't
were
know.
around when he stopped commentating. What? 08?
Yeah.
Something like
A
that.
long time ago.
10 years ago. I'm on his fucking Wikipedia. I could just look.
Well, you know the XFL's coming back.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that is.
Oh, that's
It's
the,
basically
like the
NFL Blitz in football form.
in real life. Blitz IRL.
Are people gonna die?
I hope so.
We hoped.
It's-
So it was back. It started what, like back in 2007,
Late
2008?
90s or early 2000s, and it
It
failed
was
very
early
quickly.
2000s, but I think it was later though. It was probably 2000.
It wasn't that late.
It wasn't that late.
Probably early 2000s. But
Wow.
Vince McMahon of the WWE
Yeah.
created a football league that was basically like NFL Blitz.
No.
Why not?
That's not safe.
It's awesome.
Oh,
You
it
could
was
pile drive
amazing.
people and do whatever.
Oh, 99 it was founded. I guess
Yeah.
it was that.
Well, think about it. NFL Blitz was popular like around that era.
Oh my
okay.
God! People are gonna
oh,
die.
it was first televised in 2002 or 2001. It was
What
first
about
televised.
Do they have more pads now?
No, they actually had like less.
Oh God!
Yeah, it was. I wonder if I could find some footage. I know we don't
But
see.
people
We don't.
get
even-
injured with the way it is now.
Yeah, we don't have the Elgato
Is it
connected.
outdoor or indoor?
I think it's indoor.
So the
Yeah,
field's
it's-
smaller,
it's-
so you can't get as much.
No, they've played in outdoor stadiums.
Did they?
Yeah, they played
Okay.
in outdoor stadiums too.
Well,
it was crucial. Like
Brutal.
there was no unnecessary roughness calls. There was no quarterback after the quarterback hit after the play. There was no pass interference calls. Like it was fucking
So it's
football,
literally
like
just
backyard football.
yeah.
It's tackling
It's
that someone threw a ball at.
it's backyard rugby
That's
Like-
not okay.
It's cool.
with moves. With like they were literally trying to do moves on each
Like
other,
wrestling
like
moves?
wrestling moves as you did
Like
take
pile
it.
drivers while you're playing football.
Like I remember one
It's very bad.
I remember one play, the dude is trying to he's trying to stop the ball, right? And intercept the ball too. So he's this way with the pass catcher behind him. As he can't intercept the ball, the pass catcher goes up forward. He literally wraps him and brings him down in the DDT.
Oh, and he DDTs him? He DDT'd him!
It was the XFL was the shit to watch.
That's a Stone Cold Stunner, actually.
Yeah, yeah, that was.
Yeah, that's what he takes. It was like, bam!
Yeah,
just
but
lands
like,
down.
like instead of grabbing the ball, he grabs the dude by like the neck and just comes down. And this is not wrestling, so like it's not you can't just
no
like
one's
act
planning
that out.
for the actual move, right?
Yeah, you can't act that out and fake that you're doing that. He literally grabbed
Does
dude
it?
and just brings you down. Like it was the shit. It was the shit.
Why is
do
this
you-
coming back?
He
Okay,
didn't
so-
play anymore because it's entertaining as hell.
It is entertaining, and the
People are gonna
NFL
die.
is in mild trouble, losing some viewers.
Well,
And-
If there was a hostage situation on the news, why do you tune in?
I don't.
Because people are gonna die.
Th-
Everybody
that's
tunes
why
in
I
for
don't.
something like that.
That's why I don't. I block so much shit because I just want to live in rainbows and sunshine. I'll cause all the hostility.
You want to live
on
in
me.
Rainbow Six?
Rainbows and
Live
sunshine.
in Rainbow Six.
No, I don't want to do that either.
There's
Katamari.
there's a lot of problems with the NFL. You might have heard.
No, actually.
Really?
Oh, they
I know
cheat.
that the Browns.
Oh,
are
the
bad.
NFL was a disaster this
I
year.
know that the Browns went 0-16, and
There
that's
was
about my
people
knowledge.
kneeling during anthems. There
Oh,
was
like that, yeah.
controversy.
No, I know about
Everybody was not going to games.
Oh, I
There
didn't
were
know that
refs-
was stopping
There were
people.
refs celebrating with players or
Really?
touchdowns.
Oh, it was
Really?
bad.
Yeah.
It was
That's not
bad.
okay.
Yeah, the NFL is a disaster. The CEO or the commissioner of the NFL is like all over the place. He doesn't have any consistency.
No control.
He lets like convicted rapists like play within a year. Like, you know, he let Michael Vick back. That
Ben-
dude freaking had dogs fighting each other.
I know. I lived in Florida when that
Big
was happening.
Ben is the NFL star.
Big
like,
Ben, big
Who?
rapist is what he
Big
is.
rapist.
Big rapist from
Roth-
Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you let those guys play, and then all
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
do is kind of
So-
tap your wife on the cheek, and you're banned.
The whole idea is that the XFL is coming back because McMahon wants to show that like the game
he's
of football.
doing it again. This is Vince
Yeah.
again.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
still,
Vince
yeah.
again.
Oh, okay.
Vince is bringing it back in 2020.
Well, it's not Shane too, though.
Shane is probably
Probably.
involved, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Here comes the money.
No, stop! Don't. No, he's such an
Money,
obnoxious
money, money.
person.
You guys
I just
gotta
wanna
watch
backhand
wrestling.
him.
You guys
I
gotta
do.
watch wrestling. Oh, do you?
Well,
I
I
watch
used
it every
to.
now and then.
I love Shane O'Mac. So yeah, but he wants to bring it back. He's
Triple
gonna
H could
he's
play.
gonna have like people stand for the anthem. He's like, there's no tolerance for this kind of thing. It's really great. And he's just like, we're bringing football back to America. And I'm like, yeah, Vince, do it.
I'm
he
excited
got
for it.
Stone Cold Stunner on
Do we know
WWE
exactly
Raw
when it's
25
coming
the
back?
other
Like,
night.
when is there?
I'm okay without it. I don't like the sound of it.
Oh, it's
Here
returning in
comes the money.
2020.
No,
Damn, we
stop.
still got a while though.
Yeah, it's
it's
be a while.
2020.
But they're
I'm sure
announcing
there's a whole
teams.
bunch of legal paperwork they have to
Oh.
figure out. So when someone dies on the field, they're not sued out the asshole.
Only eight cities are getting teams currently, as of right now.
They're just converting the Cleveland Browns collectively
I hope so.
to
Oh, man.
XNFL.
They need to. They need to do something.
They should
And
call
they'll-
it the XNFL.
What
I
is it? What is
It's
it?
the XFL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah, I know.
XNFL would be better. Though.
XNFL.
Be like, remember when the
Extreme
NFL was a
national.
thing? Not anymore. It's the XNFL.
It's extreme football.
Yeah.
Not to get on the whole sports kick.
I get.
Get it? It's NFL Blitz meets. It's like literally NFL Blitz is real football.
That happened, people. That actually just happened.
Good lord.
Yeah.
So,
I was thinking
But-
X Games more so than.
what do you think X stands
extreme-
for in X Games?
Oh wow.
Oh
okay.
shit.
they used to be
Well,
games,
then.
and then they were like the X Games.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
If you don't mind me segueing a little
I
bit.
love you segue.
Speaking of football and then wrestling,
Yes.
a certain wrestler has been potentially asked
Yes.
to be part of a movie.
That's great. I love you for that.
It's so good.
Just
All
for
right.
that though. Nothing else.
All right.
And the best
We're-
thing is that when he's on screen, you can't see him.
Oh,
You can't
I see what
see
you did
it.
there. John Cena
John Cena.
is gonna be Duke Nukem
Maybe.
Maybe.
in a movie.
Maybe.
With
maybe.
Bay-splosions.
Now, why does everybody think like John Cena can act? Like, nobody saw Daddy's Home 2?
No.
Like what? I say it's good. It's a good movie. He did
Do
a
you
pretty
think
good
Duke
job.
Nukem is a game about like
Not acting.
dialogue that really changed your life or anything? I mean, he's like,
Wizard.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
So
like-
bubblegum is made of like there is no.
And bubble gum is made of balls. and
Okay,
I've got
so
balls of
let's take a
steel.
step back because there's two sides to this coin. We all love Duke Nukem as a game.
And
but
we all love John Cena.
does Duke Nukem need to be a movie?
No.
Neither did you.
Does it need to be made
Don't
by
go there.
Michael Bay?
I said.
Absolutely.
Everything needs to be made
by Michael Bay.
No.
The next Pokemon
Look,
movie.
if you could have, pick a director that you would want to direct your life. Swear Michael Bay isn't at the top of that list.
I would probably pick. Who's the guy that did that movie about the hotel?
You would want M. Night Shyamalan?
The Pink Hotel.
No. I just watched.
What the hell is the name of that freaking movie? It's
oh
so
God,
great.
Evil Ash! Someone text me. We just watched.
It's wonderful.
Out?
It's got
Jordan
Ralph
Peele?
Fiennes in it.
Oh.
No, he's very artsy.
Yes, I love him.
Quentin Tarantino?
No, artsy.
Something Anderson.
I would almost
Yes.
go Quentin
Wes
Tarantino.
Anderson.
Wes
I want
Wes
Wes
Anderson.
Anderson to direct my
Yes,
life.
you know what? I'm okay with that. I would do that.
Not Wes Craven?
No.
No. No.
No,
Okay.
Wes Anderson would direct my movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't want a Michael Bay Duke Nukem?
No.
Do you think?
But I do want John
I
Cena
want
in the role.
Bay-splosions.
You want a Duke Nukem movie?
I want
just
John
want
Cena in the role.
Bay-splosions.
So, am I wrong to? My whole thought and philosophy behind Duke Nukem has always been that Duke Nukem was a parody on all action movies.
Sure.
Yeah.
So how do you fucking make a movie about that?
You have a guy who parodies himself in every film.
Yes.
Make it. Except
and
he
I
does
saw-
it seriously and
I
not
saw-
as a joke.
I saw Last Action Hero already.
That movie's a million
But
years old.
Bay-splosions.
Yeah, they had a lot of explosions too.
No, but more. I like explosions.
Ugh. Then you must love
Big ones,
Michael
little
Bay.
ones.
I love Michael Bay. I don't watch his movies for anything except the explosions.
Okay, favorite Transformers.
Two.
Favorite.
Transformers 2. Best film ever
Sarcasm.
made.
Fucking sarcasm.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause there's no just
How
two.
did you know? Did you like Transformers 2?
My favorite Transformers movie would be the cartoon one I made like in '89 or whatever, but I don't think I have a favorite out of all of the new.
You
bad
got the
ones.
I'm gonna have to say it's The Last Night.
You got the power.
I didn't mind it.
I did like it. The one before that. What was the one before that called again? That wasn't War for Cybertron. That's the
No,
game.
Fall of
Fall of Cyber. Was that?
was it
Fall?
Fall of
I
Cybertron?
think it might have been Fall.
It's something.
Fall of
Cybertron.
Darkness? No, nope. That's Star
I
Trek.
have a Star Trek.
I can't remember that one.
I want J.J. Abrams to direct my life.
That was Into Darkness. Was the Star Trek right? Into Darkness.
Darkness Falls.
Oh, I'm so confused. The Transformers before The Last Night.
Yes.
The problem with that was there was a clear moment in that movie where you could have just ended that shit and made
were
a part
two.
2.
There were two moments in that movie you could have ended it.
Yeah, I think when she got kidnapped and taken away, it just ended it. We'll
Right.
find her on the flip
Spoiler
side.
alert.
You know. Oh, spoiler alert!
No.
Really?
I'm never
It's
gonna see
fucking
that.
5
movie.
years
I don't
old.
even care. You couldn't pay me to watch that movie.
Really?
Yep.
It really wasn't bad. If you know who the Transformers were.
The problem with the Transformers movies is the
Michael Bay,
No, well,
Age
kind
of
of Michael
Extinction.
Bay.
We were all
Megan
wrong.
Fox.
Who?
Age of Extinction.
Oh, Age of Extinction. Okay, yeah, that's the one because they introduced the dinos at the end.
Dark of the Moon
Shia
was
LaBeouf.
before that.
I did not
I-
like Dark in the Moon.
Why is he so broken? That poor thing.
Because
No, the public breaks him. He's not
no,
broken.
he was raised as a gypsy. He's broken.
He's okay. I
He's
love him.
crazy.
I love him rapping though.
Wow, see that just kind of
He's a crazy person.
I love it when Shia LaBeouf raps. Is that not a sentence anyone wants to hear?
no. Age of Extinction.
T-shirt idea. I love it when Shia LaBeouf raps.
I already got the name of the show. It's going to be the Fusion Dance. So we're good on that.
Okay.
All right. More news. Oh, actually, we're just wrapping this up. John St. John's not happy. This voice.
Oh,
is
he's
Oh,
being
not
that's right.
happy about
Bumblebee
this.
the movie comes out this year.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got balls of steel.
So why isn't he happy? He just thinks he feels John Cena will ruin the movie, or the
he
ideal
feels
of having
Michael
the movie.
Bay would ruin it, but John Cena probably isn't going to help.
Oh, so it's Michael Bay that he has a problem with.
Oh, yeah.
Not John Cena.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, I have a problem with the whole ideal of it being a movie.
Bay-splosions.
Play the game then. You want explosions?
Bay-splosions.
Play the game. Watch
No,
a
I
different
want
Michael.
Bay-splosions.
Bay-splosions?
Yes.
Watch fucking Turtles. It's got
They
a lot
move
of
very
explosions.
slowly. It's not as
It's-
exciting as you'd think.
What, the new one? I like the new one. Out of the
Turtles.
shadow.
I'm
Out of the
making a
shadows.
prediction.
Turtles.
Out of the shadows. I like that
Turtles,
one.
in general, as an animal, move very slowly.
Oh, see, you have all those smart jokes.
Here's a
I don't
prediction
get
for
that.
2018.
I'm thinking Teenage Mutant Ninja
I know.
Turtles, not fucking turtles.
I would never fuck a turtle either.
Yeah.
Michael Bay is gonna make a film. It's gonna just be called Explosions.
Bay-splosions.
Bay-splosions.
Thank you. I'd
Okay.
watch it.
That
on
too.
loop.
He's gonna just make a
Bay-splosions
movie.
could be a movie.
I'd watch the fuck out of it.
Like we find out like there's all these underground mines like on the bay, and they just explode out of
No.
nowhere.
Or-
it'd be like, guess what movie I was watching the other night? Tremors,
Which one?
the first one.
Like
Kevin
beard
Bacon.
trimmers.
Kevin fucking Trimmers.
Beard trimmers.
Huh?
Beard trimmers.
Oh wow.
Tremors.
Trimmers.
Tremors.
Tremors.
Trey-
There's supposed to be a new one coming out.
Tremors. I know. That's why I was
Tremor?
watching it. They've got these things on the loop now because of this shit.
It happens.
I get it.
But yeah, the underground shit, you can do some a Bay-splosion movie. We'll write the script. All right, before we get out of here, let's wrap up the news. Monster Hunter, we already talked about that, along with Dragon Ball Fighter Z getting really good reviews. So
They
those are some good games. We're starting 2018 off right then. Those are the two big titles I was looking at this month, getting good reviews. I'm gonna go Monster Hunter route, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, where I actually have it at ground zero, so I'm not too concerned about playing that right away. I can. Except people are gonna get so fucking good. Like,
Yeah, of course they will be.
I'm gonna have to play against you guys. I can't play online.
Oh, we'll practice.
You will practice? Okay.
Sure.
It's okay. Evil Ash will beat you.
We got a date for God of War.
420.
Blaze
I
it.
have so much to do that.
Blaze
day.
it.
Kratos is
I
gonna
have
be
to
so
go
high.
see, Super Troopers 2.
That's out that day too.
Yeah.
And
And I have
Labo.
to play that.
Labo comes
And
out that
Labo
day.
comes out.
Man, we're gonna have to split this day
I'm-
up in like
And
hours.
I have to be here because I live here.
Yeah. Well, wait. So you have
And
to be
you
here.
have to be
you have
here.
to be here in the evening. I have to be here in the morning.
Right.
So we can split all these activities up.
So you get to do everything first?
I'm gonna play Labo in the morning. We may be lining up some really good stuff
Maybe.
for
Working on
some Nintendo Labo. So I'm
There's
gonna be playing some
things.
Labo. There are things in the
I
lab.
hope your arms aren't too long to break the robot. That's my worry
You
with
think-
the robot.
Okay. Do what
Like
it
if the
is.
strings aren't long enough and he's like excited and punches and then the whole thing breaks and there's a 6-year-old somewhere crying.
Have you guys read more about Labo?
No, but I've heard
seen
good
one.
things about it.
I heard. I found out how that
piano
piano
takes 4 hours to build.
That's okay
Yeah,
with me though
yeah.
because I build 2,000-piece Lego pieces.
People are already trying
Lego
to
builds.
take images from the trailer and kind of start making their shit themselves.
Yeah.
But like, I was watching this one on YouTube and the guy's talking about doing it, and then like, I don't know if he was doing it live, but somehow it hits him like 6 minutes into like this explanation of how he's gonna go about doing it. Oh, there's a game. I won't be
Yeah.
able to make it work.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why people are trying this already. But yeah, the
You're not
piano
saving
takes
anything.
the piano takes 4 hours to build.
I'm okay with that.
But it's the IR sensor
Yeah, it's the
that
tape.
makes it work.
If there's tape on each key.
So I guess like when you hit the key, a
Right.
flag
Oh,
comes
'cause
up,
you're
and the
sure.
IR sensor is reading a code like so
Yeah.
fast. So I'm thinking like the lag input on that thing for that IR sensor to read that, it's in a dark and closed spot too. You know, so I'm just like, how is that working? The lag, the delay for it being in a dark spot, it's working through IR blaster. I don't understand the technology that Nintendo is putting in front of me.
You're not meant to, man. It's not for people like you to understand.
Why didn't they just
What
call
did
it
that
Magi?
mean?
Like they could have called it Nintendo Magi.
Understand it.
I'm
Nintendo
sure,
Magi.
though, if you look at it for 5 seconds, you'll be like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Like, as you're building
Oh.
it, you'll realize it, kind of thing.
Don't keep that there and say oh.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
I told him not to do it and he did it.
Sorry, isn't it cool?
No? What?
No, it's not. Last piece of news. Somebody explain this to me. Mitomo is shutting down.
Mitomo is awful.
I played it for a week.
So we don't care.
It's not that we don't care. It was their first game they put on mobile.
It's Nintendo's
And,
first mobile.
and
game.
it still
Oh, okay.
works off of friends lists when you do other Nintendo things.
I know.
Which is weird. They're like, Mitomo friend. I'm like, who, what? Oh, yeah.
You could
Oh.
dress
Well,
up in your Mii and you could visit other friends and
Yeah.
you could answer questions
Yeah.
that
So is
they
this
had.
the whole thing because the Mii version is gone that they have nothing to do now then?
No, I think it just faded real quick.
Yeah.
It
was
was
really
very
boring.
gimmicky.
There
Okay.
was nothing to do.
No, after a while, I could have just stalked someone's Facebook profile and figured out everything. That
It was
I learned on there.
it was like an interactive social media feed
kind of.
in a way.
Sort of, yeah.
But with like really lame.
They got
it's
that
like,
in Splatoon now.
It's like, oh, your friend Braz, his favorite color is blue. Bye, Braz. And then you would leave, and then you're like, well, okay.
But see, that's what the Street Pass does for me too. Like that's.
It was basically like that. Like a
Yeah.
street pass, you didn't have to be near the other people for.
It was bad.
Oh, okay, okay.
But anyway, it made it 2 years. But it's shutting down.
It made it 2 years. All
That's
right.
okay.
So anyone that might still be playing it, I feel sorry for you.
There's a final. There's a final festival for users.
And they're refunding people the me coins or whatever they're called.
And you get
they're
daily
gonna get
login bonuses
Yeah,
through
so
shutdown. Okay.
Yep. Well, so see ya, Mitomo, and see ya
Bye, bitch.
to everyone else.
To everyone else, we're gonna be out of here. I'm gonna try to set something up. I know LEM has been in the producer room. Okay, I hate that camera angle. I'm gonna change that. I hate it looking up at me like
I
that.
hit it with my boobs,
Okay, I'm
and
gonna
things
move it
got
like that.
jacked up, and I apologize.
Just looks up at me. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right,
Just slouch.
get down here.
There you go.
Oh, actually, that,
Here, you want
that
to
makes sense,
borrow
yeah.
my chair? You can borrow my chair.
It's
I'm
literally
like only 20
no,
feet tall.
I need to be shorter.
No, the angle got jacked up because I smacked it with my boobs when I was trying to clean off the table real quick. There you go. Don't do that though, because you look like you're 4'2". How tall are you actually? 6'1"?
6'1", and I just went down to 4'2".
Yeah, you got tiny itty bitty. You were pocket sized.
All right, big shout outs on the stream here over on Mixer. We've got, who is that?
Hyperbot.
Chubchew830 is now following over on Mixer. Big
Thank
shout out to
you.
you. Shout out to Austin Gamer 3818, new follow over there, and Scorpion Mur. Is that Scorpion Mur? All right. Scorpion Mur 8988 is also now following. Shout out to everybody who joined up in the chat. That's In It 3. Melissa Marie Phoenix, Wayne the Bat, Ace Platinum was back and hung out with us. Swigglers, nice to see you again. Thanks for hanging out with us. Everybody in the chat, if I didn't mention you, I don't see you in the chat. So that means you guys have got to get in the chat. Next time you are live, you can find that out if you follow us on either YouTube, Twitch, Smashcast, or Mixer. Find out when we're live. Join the chat. MySpace, Justin TV, Blip TV, GeoCities.
What's the one that T-Mobile just ate?
T-Mobile ate something?
It ate a TV thing.
It ate a TV?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are we also on Logan Paul TV?
Oh my God!
Oh shit!
He
No,
needs
you
to
just say
die
that.
in a fire. I'm sorry. It's an opinion.
Yeah,
Do you think we can have him on as a guest?
No.
Have him on
I
as a
don't-
guest?
no.
He lives around here.
No, his
supposedly.
parents live around here.
Yeah.
He lives in L.A.
Because
He'll visit.
with his dumb brother.
Anyway, you guys
Sorry.
can follow us on all of those streams. Hang out with us in the chat, catch the replay. You can do that on all those channels, or download the Android app to search for One Life to Play in the Google Play Store. Don't forget, if you're local, regional, want to make the trip out here, we're in Ohio. We have our beta of our grand opening gaming and eSports lounge.
Cleveland area.
You can check that out.
Can't just say Ohio. They'll come to Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, Cleveland, Ohio area.
I don't know.
Come check us out. Sign up for the free beta in February. You can find that at onelifetoplay.com/beta. Until next time,
Game on!
game on. That's just me there. It's not like a whole thing. We're not gonna say bye to the whole crew. Just me.
Yep.
Game on.
With your
All right.
tall self.
We'll see you later, right? You too?
Rich, white.
It's DJ
Johnny B. Good.